Mm. Oh. Wait, so I'm like I can't move, like unconfined, or they just like surrounding me. Okay, it's just all over my body. But I mean, like, how am I? I'm in limbo. So like, I'm not really. I'm just gonna lay there and like be in like a sweat. Like, am I having a bad dream? Oh, oh, that's cool. Okay, okay, that's cool. I get it. So like, I'm like not in my body right now. I could literally float outside and no one would know. I'm cool. I'm floating outside. Hmm.
That is a lot of water.
Time to float to the top of this mountain. Mm. Oh shit. Oh, oh, you can see me? Me? Wh- What? What the? Uh, 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 Opal? Mm, yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Oh no. Wait, where? What light? Oh, that one. Okay. Okay. You want me to get them? No. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, my parents are moving to bed. Mm. Oh yeah. I just happened to float by. Thought I'd check out the place. So, what do you use the crystal for? Not really, no. Oh my. Okay, out of game question. When would she know that I was lying about my name? I mean, I wasn't really convincing to begin with. Okay. Oh damn. Awkward. Oh wow. I don't know. Fancy meeting you here. Well, I'm just gonna float away now. Float, float. I mean, I don't have to, but I don't know if you're. I just, I'm gonna float. Wait, wait. I do have questions. Could you, could you teach me new things? What? Then how am I supposed to get better? How am I supposed to become more powerful?
Oof, big
I
ol'
don't
oof.
like how he said that last part. Exactly what cost are you talking about?
Mm? Nice balcony.
Wait, life. um, on how big of a scale are we talking here? Yeah, because like he's totally oval. Totally wasn't lying. Totally oval. Um. Oh shit. You knew my mom? What do you mean by fade? Okay, another out of game question. Is she basically like for Swamp Thing, but for all things magic? Like Swamp Thing is like the mystical entity for the earth. Oh, okay, okay. Oh yeah, so she's basically like the Swamp Thing for all things magic. Oh wow! So I can ask her exactly what's happening. Okay, cool. Do you know exactly like what is draining all the magic? I don't know. What? What? Hey, since you're like all seeing, do you know what's going on with Gem World right now? I can't exactly get back. Oh, seeing as Amethyst trusts nobody. What will happen if I say sorta kinda? Yeah, what do I have to lose? It's not like I'm in a body of it. Oh, I have to take her hand. Oh, snap. Okay. I reluctantly put my finger in her palm. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
God dang it.
What?
I just realized that you guys weren't muted, but I was muted on the recording.
Oh.
Oh.
So that whole time you were saying literally nothing?
Yeah.
And she's just responding to nothing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm blind with these glasses.
Just do a quick recap.
Okay, quick recap. Amethyst went into astral form, in astral-like state. Talked to the being of all magic. Is going to Gem World to look at the state of, of the entire place. Holy crap. Oh, well, at least I caught that 15 minutes in rather than an hour in.
That would have been unfortunate.
Oh, God. Whew. With that being said, uh, so Dark Opal and Sardonyx have essentially started a feud with Sapphire and Emerald and have essentially started an entire civil war. Each side is not relenting, and the other families are mainly caught in the middle. Uh, and you see that a lot of the families don't even want to get involved, as they don't want to really pick a side because they could give a crap. They couldn't give a crap about whether people on uh, the planet actually, on Earth, Allion actually live or die. They just care about, their territory and how this infighting is affecting their people. So so the entire state of Gemworld is at pretty much disarray, to say the least.
Um, wait. So Sapphire does, is she good?
Wait, what'd you say?
Remember my friend? Wasn't her name Sapphire?
Oh, she's still on the planet. I'm talking
Okay.
about the family Sapphire.
Okay. I'm just like, well, damn. She really got back out there.
Nah, and the family Emerald.
Damn. So they're out here. This is crazy. But that still doesn't explain how they were like, I don't want to say trafficking stuff. You had a whole alliance slash agreement going on.
Kenny, what is happening over there?
That's that pillow shuffle. I know
Mhm.
too well.
Yeah, we.
Yes, we hear everything.
I was definitely getting a little comfortable. My bad. I'll mute myself next time. My fault.
uh, so what was the question again, Shayna?
Okay, so like that is like that's good. Like I wanted to see what's going on, but that still doesn't explain. Like, weren't they sending stuff to Earth, like weapons?
Oh yes, those Emerald brainwashers. A war is coming, Amethyst. And unfortunately, I'm not strong enough to stop it. But in time they'll learn, especially when their kingdom comes falling out of the sky.
Oh,
I can no longer I can no longer support any dimensions. All of them must come into the main material plane.
yo, everything's converging. This is crazy.
Wait, will it? Never mind. I'm not there. I'm muted. My bad.
It's sad
So
but
what?
true.
So it's literally like someone's big ass fucking fortress slash castle could literally just materialize and destroy a town, and that's that because everything is merging together.
Unfortunately so. 'Tis the way of nature. Your world is much bigger than you think.
Which one?
Does it matter at this point? They're all
Um.
becoming one.
Uh. So by any chance, do you know how much time I have before that happens?
I cannot say. Unfortunately, I've been severely weakened by that of the Somnium government
Oh,
and
fucking
Judges of Omega.
course. Oh.
I must warn you, Judges has produced a, an equivalent to anti-magic.
Anti-matter or anti-magic? Oh,
Magic.
that's just bad.
Well, yeah, but magic.
Jeez.
He
So
plans
how
on.
does that work? Like, out of game question, does that just eat up my shit? Like, would it kill me since I'm like, well, like made of matter? Like,
No, it wouldn't kill you.
it would
It,
just
it
neutralize me? Like, I.
Yeah, any person in itself, it would neutralize. But like magic things itself, it like cancels it out. So,
No, fuck that.
however, I would say that if you touched it for long enough, you would lose your powers.
What's a heavy statement?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said that's a heavy statement.
Hmm. Well, at least
Okay.
one half of your powers.
Oh yeah, that's true. Just bad. Okay, so like if my friends and I get it get powerful enough, is there any way we can stop this?
The war, yes, but it is inevitable that this world will come into the prime material plane.
So I have an entire secret identity for no reason.
Though, I can't say for certain that this world will still be on Earth, will still be on the planet. It may end up in space or become a satellite region. Something. I have no idea. But what I do know is that is that my power is slowly starting to disintegrate. It'll stop.
So there's no way for me to delay this?
I know of no such way.
Do you know of anything we could use against Judges Omega and Osamian government?
He is only a man. A bullet will do.
A resourceful man.
Oh, unfortunately, your time has come to an end.
Wait, before I go, will I be able to willingly do this on my own whenever I need to speak to you, or did you summon me?
It is innate, but you will have to learn how to do it. I cannot teach you. Yeah.
Like out of game question, would it be like through meditation, or it's like a dream sequence type situation?
Just think of it as the avatar state.
Damn. So I could really do that shit. My body just gonna be laying there defenseless, like bloop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tough, but fun.
And offer some advice.
Say said advice.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm gonna be flying through the air, and my fucking spirit gonna go bloop. Oh, shit.
Goodbye, young one. I look forward to seeing you again. She whisks you away back to your body. Meanwhile, with Kay's dream, Kay, you are running.
Wait, I have a dream?
Yes.
Why am I dreaming? Wait, did something happen before this, or
You.
this is like?
This is like. So this is like the middle of the night, right?
Oh, okay. So okay, I got you. All
right.
right, I'm with it. Go ahead.
So you are freaking running. You're running with some sort of World War II gun in your hand. Something is coming. You see gigantic birds in the sky, raining down fire and brimstone upon your enemies and the people that you are actually fighting this war with. You're caught in the middle of the trenches. World War II never had any trenches, but just go with me on this. You're caught in the trenches with your brother Jay. He tells you, "We need more Gatling gun ammo! Get in there!" There's gunfires, bombs all around you. There is literal fire raining down from the sky like it's Avatar and his Ozon during Sozin's Comet. Flamethrowers are being used. Grenades are being tossed in. You see a man completely decapitated. You could have sworn that was a guillotine on a yo-yo. Jesus Christ. People are being whisked away by these gigantic birds. Fury, flight of destruction. You go into your barracks to get under raining gun. You go into the barracks to get raining gunfire. You hear the people outside crying out for help, and then all of a sudden the people outside stop. There's an eerie silence. Your comrades are gone, and in walks one man with a Panzer grenade. He looks like he's from the enemy team. You look him up and down. His boots are bloodied. He's in camo gear. His his entire physique is muscular, and his head is that of a raven's, saying, "Join the Church of Crow!" As he pulls the grenade. Meanwhile, with Tanya's dream.
Okay.
What the fuck? I thought we were on a good note with the Church of Crow. I thought we ended on a good note here. Back the last time they stepped into my dream, I thought we was cool.
Meanwhile, with Tanya's dream. Tanya is actually not really particularly having a quote unquote dream. Uh, Tanya definitely knows she's dreaming. However, all around her is just black space and bus, uh, and then a freaking bus stop. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
Uh, there's nothing else around you, and while in this bus stop, you see really nothing. Uh, the there is a bright light coming from the right side of you, and a bus actually pulls up. The bus is called the End of the Road.
Oh, okay.
The driver looks at you and says, "Not you." Though you can't exactly hear those words, but you can definitely tell that he's mouthing them.
Okay.
Uh, you see a couple people, you don't recognize them, but you see a couple people actually getting onto this bus. Out of the people that you do recognize, however, you do start noticing more people that you kind of familiar with. First comes, uh, first comes, well, Mister Unstoppable. That's the first person. Then, as time goes on, you see Galliants, Gallium. You end up seeing the you end up seeing your gym teacher eventually.
Huh.
Uh, then after a while, you start seeing Miss Lasso, and unfortunately, Professor Omega. You also start seeing your teammates Kay, Amethyst, Jafari, Takeo. You see Kumiko, who hasn't showed up in a while.
Okay.
And you also see your parents all hurtled into this bus. This bus then drives off into the distance, into the cold, leaving you alone. The bus stop starts to melt as you are in it, and you hear a voice, very twisted. It's almost like you ever hear two people talking at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like. It's a shame. It's inevitable. So, who exactly are you?
Is this rhetorical or am I meant to answer?
You're meant to answer.
Okay. I'm me. Who else would I be?
You're. That's not exactly the question that I wanted. Unfortunately, I can't get to the person that I need to. So, if you would be so kind, please Could you tell me everything you know about Takeo?
No.
Oh, come on. Pretty please. With a sugar plum on top.
I think I'm just gonna wake up now.
Wake up from an eternal nightmare. That's funny.
Tanya tries to, like, slap herself.
You try and slap yourself, nothing happens.
Well, that's not good.
A misty figure appears beside you in the bus stop saying, "Please don't insult me, sweetie. This is a place of my own design. A pure labyrinth of dreams."
Tanya tries to open up her pocket dimension.
Nothing happens.
Shit. Okay.
I said don't insult me. I know what I'm doing. I'm in complete control here. You are not.
Then I'm just gonna relax until this dream ends. Tanya, like, lies down on the ground.
Defiant. But it's not. But it's very, very predictable. As you lie down on the ground, belt straps wrap around you.
Okay. I'm in a dream. You can't do shit to me.
You start noticing that blocks of wood start to appear out of the ground beside you, on both sides of your head.
Is this supposed to be intimidating?
Maybe. Maybe not. Regardless, I need to know things about Takeo and Kay, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I have no idea who you're talking about.
Don't play me for a fool. These blocks of wood then form a guillotine right above you.
Okay.
You need to learn to respect me.
It's a dream. You're not gonna scare me.
Say that all you want. I'll get my information one way or the other. As the guillotine falls down, you wake up, but before, hey hey Tati.
What's up? Sorry I'm late. I had shit to do today. I'll tell you guys at break.
Okay, well, dang, if you had come in like just a little bit sooner. All right, that's fine.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
No, it's
But
fine. It's fine.
Don't worry, I'll turn on my camera and you'll see it was all worth it. I look good. It took 2 whole days, but I look good.
and then Miles comes in at the perfect moment. Welcome, Miles.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, hey, me too, bro.
Yes.
So, with that being said, we're gonna cut back to Kay's dream for a second,
Oh no.
where Miles is actually in the dream,
Oh, great.
and
Wait,
I'm
we're
talking.
in a dream together?
Yes,
Oh,
and
The fuck? Dream.
and
Alright.
Jafari is a little confused because what he sees is Kay sitting down having tea with this guy who looks like he's a World War II German soldier with a crow's head.
Okay. I walk up to Kay and whisper in his ear, "Who the fuck is that?"
Excuse me, but we're having a conversation here. Now,
where's
listen.
one of those Church of Crow guys again?
Oh. Christ.
Hey,
Now
you
listen.
ended on good terms. Now, I'm listening.
Now listen. I'm sorry that I had to do that, right? It's protocol. I didn't actually know that I was invading your
It was a
dream.
bit much out there. Yeah,
Sorry,
that was a bit much out there. Not gonna lie.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I was invading your dream. I'm so sorry for that. I swore we took you off the list. Well, for now,
You know,
please.
like spam.
Wait a minute. This isn't my. How the fuck did I get here?
Sorry, sometimes signals get mixed up, you know? It's. I don't know how to say it. This is embarrassing. I'm so sorry for this. But hey, while you're here, want to join the Church of Crow?
You got like a number I can get back to you at? Like, I still got
yeah.
some things to think about, you know?
Oh, you got a communicator? Okay, cool. He writes down his number on your hand.
Wait, how do I take this out of here? Do I
Oh,
just,
don't
like,
worry, it'll be
remember
out
it?
of there.
Oh, okay.
And if you ask me, I say I politely decline for the time being.
Okay. Well then. Glad.
I'll give you a call though if it comes.
Wait, did anyone ever
You-
ask
this
if we
is,
join
you know?
the Church of Crow? Do we get special powers or no?
I mean, we also have to sacrifice people, so.
Tanya
Oh, never
asked at the
mind.
very beginning. They're like, yeah, you don't really get anything.
Nope.
Oh, then no.
We get like a magazine subscription and some other stuff, but that's really it.
Ah!
I'm worth more than that.
I tried it.
Well then, I'm just gonna leave you two alone. I'm so sorry for this, a total mix-up. You know, boss is trying to do something new with it. She says that you need to scare people in the dreams and all that. That's why I have.
I see.
That's
I don't
why
think
I have.
that works.
That's why I have
So
the
much.
Panzer grenade and the whole war setting. I'm so sorry about that.
Wait, if they're scared, wouldn't they be less likely to join you?
Well, it's kind of like the fear of God. Like we say that you need to join the Church of Crow or we'll behead you or stuff like that. I mean, it's a dream, so
God,
nobody really
God.
gets hurt.
I get that.
I mean, if you wrote on his hand in this dream, and he has it in real life, doesn't that mean the things you do in the dream also affect us in real life?
Yeah, but that's semantics. Anyway, I'll see
No,
you guys
no,
later.
So will their number be stuck on Kenny's
Well, it's a good thing I clarified that, because Jesus.
Perfect Crow.
Dang, Tanya, you might be out of luck.
Shit, man.
You got
Listen.
19
We
guys.
do this very carefully. You see, this Panzer grenade isn't even real. Just a fake dream Panzer grenade.
Mhm.
You say that after saying all that shit.
Although, I'd also like to ask another question.
Yeah.
Is the going into people's dream thing a talent, magic, a power, or is it like a cult specific thing?
Oh, it's a talent. This lady that we have called Nightbird, she can do it.
I wonder if it's that lady we kept running into at the asylum. Anybody remember that
That would
lady?
be funny.
Yeah,
I do.
I kind of wish we had that talent stealing thing now.
No. We're the good guys, remember?
I mean-
Nonchalantly thinks about it herself.
We're the good guys, remember? Flashbacks to
Speaking of which, I just remembered something. I have a message for Amethyst. Peacock says popcorn.
Who?
Oh,
Who said
I
popcorn?
remember that.
Peacock.
It was this
Confused.
child thing that Amethyst ran into in the woods at one point. But that's all I remember.
Fuck.
God.
Peacock is a fully grown woman.
That's a fully grown woman. Yep, I remember Peacock actually.
She says
Oh
popcorn.
no. Are we about to run into bird people?
No, she's cool. She's cool.
Not that I mind. Favorite My Hero Academia character number 4 is a bird.
Oh, and I actually came here to kind of warn you guys. there's a lady, right, that's kind of messing with dream frequencies right about now. She's very, very, very screwy. I don't know what
We.
she looks like, but by God,
What's the name?
So how do we
What's
get
the
her out
name?
or get our friend out? Or
I don't know. All I know is that she's a ghost. I don't mean that like literally.
Wait.
I mean she's just like,
Hard to see and find.
yeah. But I do know her name though.
what's
Yeah, well,
her name?
mind telling us?
Emu. Wait. Sorry, had that backwards. Yumi.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
I'm confused.
I think
going
We know
to,
this person?
going to
I know
Takeo.
this person. I created her.
I remember hearing about this
What?
person from the tapes. Because I was there for that one.
Okay, is Takeo here, or is it just a player listening in?
Takeo's
this
in a
is
dream.
A dream sequence, right?
Yeah.
But is she here with the rest of them?
Yes.
Oh.
In the dream.
Okay.
She's in our dreams too.
Oh no. No, not in the dream. I was gonna say going to Takeo's dream.
Oh, so I was really going to be like, wait, what the hell? You're here too? Oh my god, we're all going to die in the same dream.
I was gonna say going to Takeo's dream.
Hello.
Takeo wakes up in a long grass pasture, kind of like farmland, honestly. Perfect skies.
Kind of boring. All right. I
And
think
you
I'm just very used to fire nowadays.
you see someone in the distance. You can't exactly make out who, but he looks like Riza. And you hear someone behind you say, "Tak, you okay?" You look behind you, and you see Kaide. Very, very not messed up, not like experimental on. Just you remember him just like he was.
Kitchen?
Yeah. Who else would it be? You okay?
I'm gonna like, carefully like poke.
He feels real.
Poke that hole again just to be
You're
sure.
not about to stab me again, are you?
What? Are you feeling okay?
No way, I remember falling asleep.
Look at me, I'm a snack.
Tak, I truly think Tak, I truly think that you're kind of going out there. You fell asleep in the pasture.
I hate my brother. Wait, what?
Are you feeling okay? You fell asleep in the pasture.
But
Oh shit! Did I pack my do-rag?
I was the others just now.
Tak, I honestly don't know what you're. And then as soon as he says that, you just see his head sliced off
Yo!
by a guillotine. You jump back because it surprises you. All around you, you see people that you know, your teammates, Riza, professional heroes, Gallant, and they all disappear under this guillotine-like structures. You hear a voice,
Going on.
a twisted voice, a voice that sounds like two voices at the same time, one high-pitched and one low. As she says, "It seems that you have upset my Kaide. That wasn't very nice of you."
Excuse me, your Kaide?
Yes, My.
Let me take a
Kaido.
wild guess at your identity. You must be Subject 99.
Oh, so you've heard of me. I'm
I have.
very glad. I'm just trying to get to know my competition. And from the looks of it,
Competition?
it doesn't
Excuse
seem
me,
like I have
bitch.
anything
I
to worry
have.
about.
I called dibs like 8 years ago. You're gonna have to try somewhere else.
Please. You and I both know that Kaide is no longer yours. He tried to get you back,
Excuse me?
and you didn't even accept his love. How pathetic.
Well, it's hard to do that when A, the island was on fire, B, he was trying to kill me, and C, my teammates apparently adore me, and I didn't know that. What, you're telling me you don't have any friends? Or are you about as crazy as I used to be?
Friends.
Oh, what am I talking about? I'm still kind of crazy.
Friends, maybe. But at least I accept what Kaide's given to me. A new world, a new life. Things are looking up for me. I just need to see the lady that broke his heart.
I'm going to save him.
Save him? He doesn't need saving. He's perfect where he belongs.
I know, Kaide. He doesn't like hurting people.
Who said
Ray wanted to become a doctor, but you know what Kaide's dream was?
a
He
hero?
wanted, he
How
wanted to be the
naive.
first one out of our village. Because no one knew where we were living. He wanted to be the one that would put our place on the map.
If he wanted to do that, he should have just stuck to the beaten path. And look at him. He's a knight for the king. How glorious
Your
is
king
that?
took him from me.
Our king saved him from you.
Saved him? What, by making everyone he ever loved think that he died?
Semantics.
By burning down our high school? Really? Why, that's classy. By terrorizing my village? Are you kidding me?
It's a simple act of Darwinism. If you can't step up, then you should be eradicated. Only the strong survive in a weak world.
Fuck your Darwinism. According to that, I should have died a long time ago.
Oh yes,
But
you
look
should
at
have.
me. I'm super tiny. My quirk isn't really physically based, and yet I'm pretty sure that if we ever met in person, I could kill you with just my pinky finger. Do you
Charm.
really think that I'm afraid of you?
No, but you will be.
Bitch, I've seen a lot more ugly things than you.
And I've seen more satisfying things than you.
Satisfying?
I mean,
I
honestly,
can't tell if you're trying to threaten me or you're trying to flirt with me. Just know I don't swing that way.
oh, I know. You honestly shouldn't. Not with that body.
What the fuck?
Fuck, dude.
Oh my god!
I'm going to have so much fun killing you.
And I.
What is
Oh
this?
my
What are you doing?
god!
Yo, this man's gonna
I
get something
I did create this character to be adorable, but also be a cutthroat bitch. So, I beat Keyshawn successfully. Thanks, buddy.
She had to come at you like that. It was crazy.
You really did it.
Nowhere. It was like,
Yeah.
take this.
That was nasty.
That shit had me a little shook. I'm not gonna lie.
God, ew.
That's alright. When I kill her, it'll be a lot more funny then. Didn't know this was part of the plan.
I just wanted to. I just wanted some
Back in.
information, and now I do. You don't scare me, and if we
You
ever
don't
meet,
scare me either.
I hope, and then when we do meet, I'll show you just how terrifying I can be.
Oh my god, I feel like you.
Same here, bitch.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, before I go, I left you a parting gift.
Oh
See-
no.
See you soon, love. And I'll make
Unless
sure
you're
that
Kaide, you don't get to call me that.
Kaide knows all about this experience when I'm kissing him tonight.
The fuck?
Okay, so Tak, right? She's gonna grab her knife and she's gonna try to stab this bitch, right? Like she understands that this is a dream, but at the same time she's angry.
When Takeo tries to stab this lady, you instantly wake up and punch Amethyst out of her slumber.
Yo, chill. What the fuck? I wasn't even in my body. What did I do to you?
Tanya, Amethyst, and Takeo wake up at the same time. Jafari and Kay wake up hearing the commotion, and you notice that, well, one, when Tanya wakes up, there's like a jerry-rig guillotine right right above her neck.
Oh my god.
Move the fuck out the way.
This is not okay. Who the fuck called this prank?
Kay
Yeah,
notices
that's crazy.
Kay notices the communication number has been written on his hand in real life.
Whoa.
So
Kinda trippy.
I was right. Again,
Right.
nice to know.
Uh,
I thought
as Amethyst looks around, you notice that well, there is this entire room has been knifed to heck.
I am going to kill her.
Yo,
So they were
what's the
here?
fucking knife?
Yeah, there
Wait,
like not only are there knife marks in the wall, there are like knives in each one of your bedposts. These
oh,
knives,
From
they
who?
said we could have killed you.
these
That's
knives,
crazy. They couldn't have killed me. I'm built different.
Shut up.
I'm built different. That's all I'm talking about.
each one of these knives has something that each one of you own. As Jafari is helping Tanya out of this makeshift guillotine that is only stopped because of you can't tell if it was on purpose, but very shoddy craftsmanship.
Can't even make a proper guillotine. What a loser.
okay. Let's not antagonize whoever might be listening. So let's just get you out of here.
That's not
However, you do
All right,
notice
just so you don't know, I'm sleeping in the woods from now on. This shit's not okay.
For once, I want us to have a house where we don't get fucking ambushed or beat the fuck up.
Gotta move. We gotta get out of here.
you definitely notice that the door has been broken into.
God.
This is
Yeah, they know where we live now.
Darn it.
They know where
Well,
we
the only
in the dark
here-
at night?
Wait,
Heroes, right? So it's got to be one of them, right?
oh wait, we're underwater.
Wait, oh yeah,
We're
straight
doing a
in the
training
water.
thing.
Yo, what the fuck? So we have nowhere to go. So with someone in the
So does
training,
that mean they
there's no
stuck
other
down
way.
here too?
I like how Kenny said that. That means they stuck down here with us.
Kenny, like, we about to jump them.
Good. I'm gonna find her and then I'm gonna cut her.
Mm.
Look, Keyshawn, we need to lift the people
Slowly.
who's in this bubble with us.
With that being said, like I said, the knives. So, on Tanya's bless you. On Tanya's
Thank you.
bed, on Tanya's bedpost, the knife has her lab coat stuck to it.
Ugh, now that bitch is gonna give me more crap about getting tears in this thing.
I can
on,
repair it if you want.
Please.
On Takeo's bedpost, her locket is on there. Not stabbed through, but it's on the knife.
Yeah, this is getting real freaky.
I'm taking my locket back.
They touched our bodies.
I'm going to cut her slowly. I'll chop her to bits and throw her in the ocean so they'll never be found.
Okay, Amethyst is just gonna slide.
Like Takeo's just muttering the many torturous things that she's planning on doing.
I'm going to rip her
Just a
toenails
really
off and
corner
feed
for
it
a
to her.
sec.
Like, I'm going to rip her toenails off and feed it to her.
No, much worse.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's lowballing, Keyshawn.
Think
Come on,
about-
you know her character.
You're right.
Think about, tying her to a chair and slicing open her stomach, and watch as she watches her own intestines fall out of her body.
Bro, I was gonna say a live dissection, but I was kind of half joking, and then you made it real.
That's right.
Alex, stop looking at me like that.
Right, I was gonna say, it's like,
We
man, your family must feel so weird when you're playing this game.
This apartment's too small. We're supposed to be moving at some point this month, so hopefully I'll at least have a space with just the one family member and not the other 5.
With that being said, you on Jafari's bedpost, you don't notice anything except you definitely notice. You don't notice anything pinned to the actual knife, but you notice on the knife are pieces of your armor.
Well,
How he do that?
everyone's dying tonight, cause
You look around your armor and you can see on your arm are little nicks where the knife went.
Oh, they tried to heal you, bro. They tried it.
Yeah, because they know
Where
Jafari
is
is
it?
one of our powerhouses. You take it's like Jafari, Kay, and I'm gonna say Tanya are powerhouses.
what about Amethyst?
Amethyst is our support. And then me, I'm gonna say that I'm also support because yeah.
You're like
Kay
a
feels like
glass
powerhouse.
cannon.
Jafar-
Like, you either do all the damage or
Jafari's
none
the
of the
tank.
damage. Like, every time you make a hit, you either, like, completely wipe out the enemy in one goddamn shot,
Right. The
Or
fight's
nothing
either over or it's
Conversation
not.
wild.
Honestly, like
I'm our wild
What
card.
did I say?
Tati, you might not get this one, but you might because it's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. You're like wave motion cannon. Like, it's just
All
like,
right,
you can take
All
out
right.
people.
I got it. I see you.
Stop it,
I'm
Tati.
gonna say that I'm the wild card. You don't know what to
Someone has
expect
been
of me.
consistently
That
Sometimes
is-
I might
and
just,
now I wanna know what
break someone's arm, and other times I might just pat them on the head because they did a good job.
Yo, he was eating Skittles or something. What is
With K on his post, you notice that it's your chained swords, and the chain is broken in half.
Well, that, yeah, it was like 5. It's fine.
And with Amethyst, she notices on her post the most horrible thing ever.
No,
it's gonna be like the
See?
underwhelming thing out of all of them.
Don't say
It's gonna
her
be like, oh, I
eyebrows,
chipped
bro.
a nail.
Fucking hair from my eyebrows. I'm out of here.
Don't say her eyebrows, bro.
It's
That's
not-
low.
It's
That's
not,
low, bro.
It's not her eyebrows,
That would have been so low.
but it is her hair.
Nigga,
What
Oh.
the fuck? Why?
Ooh, she bald, bro.
No, it's a lock of Amethyst's hair.
Yikes.
Classic.
Oh, that's creepy.
That is creepy.
As soon as Takeo is
Like,
kind
is
of
it
like
in a
out of her
noticeable
murder
place?
funk, she's seen repairing Tanya's coat.
Is it in like a noticeable place, or is it just?
No, it's not in a noticeable place.
They gave you bangs.
Oh, wow. I feel uncomfortable.
I mean, if we find them, we can cut their hair and break their armor. You just break all their stuff. Let's steal and break all their stuff.
I'm going to cut her fingers off one by one.
And I'll take her jewelry. Let's go.
Hey, she ripped her heart out, so you can rip hers. Yeah.
Astro Man knocks on the door. Hello. Can I come in?
I feel like Takeo, because she's in the murder funk, as soon as she heard a noise, she takes one of the knives and flings it at the door.
Yo, what the fuck? That's what I meant for. Stop it.
The door is not open.
I'm sorry.
No, the door was not open. But the knife is coming through the door.
Oof.
Bro, imagine if you could like go to knock on a door and then you just see a blade of a knife like just jut out the end, and you're like, oh.
I guess they're awake.
Mr. Astro Man definitely opens the broken locked door and says, looks around and says, well, you guys had fun last night.
I thought we were supposed to be the only ones on this island.
What are you talking about? You didn't do this?
Why the fuck would we do this?
I don't know. I mean,
Why would I break? Okay, mentor, sir. No need for these 5 minutes. Why would I break my own shit?
This is why you're not the #1 hero.
Exactly.
If you'll excuse me,
Dang.
ouch.
I'm
Hurtful.
going to go take a walk.
Dang, Astro. Let it hurt you, bro. You want to go get some
well-
ice?
Well, as Takeo is taking
Like,
get
he
ready to
pushes Astro Man out of the way. It's just like
I'm
that
also
whole
gonna
aura
push
of don't
past him.
fuck with me right now.
well,
I'm going to push past him as well to go train. This is pointless.
well, we need you guys. Well, you guys need to go down to the base of the mountain. Okay.
I walk up to him. Hey, don't take it to nobody. We can go get some ice cream later.
I knew someone was going to eat my fucking nuggets. Damn it.
He looks at Jafari and Tanya. Okay, we'll run an investigation. Don't worry, we'll find out who did this.
You
But
better not be in charge of the investigation if you thought we did this.
Oh.
I'm going to ignore that attitude. Now
He's
then.
like being bad an 11-year-old. I'm never.
Tanya out here like, you're
Forgetting
shit
that
at your
Tanya's
job.
11.
Now then, please, your mentors request you to go to the base of the mountain. I don't know what you'll be doing there. And personally, after the attitude, I don't care. We'll figure out a new room for you guys to sleep tonight. Just get out of here.
You weren't almost beheaded while you slept?
What?
Yeah, there was a
Okay.
guillotine over her bed.
He walks in, looks at the guillotine. Oh, well, that was shoddily made.
Why is that?
What's up with this perception, bro? Like,
What?
how did you get this far?
But I can definitely tell you, they didn't want to behead you. See this? That log stops the line from being cut, from being tangled. It makes the line tangled. They did that on purpose. I don't even know what to say. Okay. Get out of here. We're gonna run an investigation. We'll figure out for some other place for you guys to live.
Who eating a granola bar?
Oh, I thought it was Tic Tacs.
No, at first I thought it was Skittles. I'm not sure anymore.
go get the others and tell them to go at the base of the mountain, please.
Okay, well,
It's amazing what you can do underwater.
so we go to the base of the mountain.
Yeah.
So
Well,
after,
Takeo's kind of wandering around by herself.
yeah,
Why?
exactly.
Oh God, why?
She said she had to take
She-
a walk.
Because she doesn't want to accidentally murder anyone.
Yeah, and then your little girl enemy thing is gonna ambush you in the woods or some shit. Please come back to the party.
She's not going to go far. She's like literally just outside the building. She's just kind of sitting there on the steps. She just needed that, quick breath of fresh air, get her head situated, not kill anyone. If she kind of almost did that, that knife went any farther through the door.
As you say that, while the rest of the party go to the base of the mountain, as Takeo is calming down and finally getting ready to getting herself together, she goes back. She starts to go back into the main area and bumps into someone on the way there.
I'm sorry,
You look at this person and they look very peculiar, as they're wearing fully full, like they're covered up from head to toe, like there is no skin showing, and to top it all off, they're wearing a pumpkin for a head. I'm
Sir?
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm- Ma'am. You hear whispers coming from the pumpkin head as she says, "Shut up."
Wow, that's not terrifying.
Excuse me?
Oh, not
I
you.
am the
Don't mind that. You're I don't mean to be rude, but you're Takeo.
That's correct.
I'm a huge fan. I mean, truly, I am. I don't mean to sound like really, really creepy or anything. I mean, I'm just trying to. I-
It's fine. Never heard I had fans before.
You don't know you have fans? I mean,
Not necessarily. I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff. I
Just-
try to focus a lot more on my work than anything else. But I do appreciate it.
that is so admirable. I really want to be like you when I become a professional hero.
When?
Personally, I think you might want to shoot a little straighter than me, but I thank you for the kindness.
What are you talking about? I mean, you get trained by Galliant. You have to have something that's super just inspiring about you.
I just think Galliant is a kind man, is all.
Well, even though
I was
being-
being trained by his former sidekick before, well,
but they're notorious for not
Sure.
taking on students. It's just impressive. You hear more whispers coming from the pumpkin head. Shut up.
By any chance, you don't happen to be two kids in a giant coat, are you? I've seen that trick be done before. It was for a movie.
No, not at all. I'm one person. You hear someone say, "What?" Yep, just one.
Huh. If okay, tell your friend thanks for the extra compliments, I suppose.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So you are two people.
I mean,
Oh, don't mind me.
mm, thank you for the kind gesture, ma'am.
You want to tell me what your names are?
Well, I go by Miss Sandman.
Mhm.
That's my hero name.
But she said when I become a hero.
Well, yeah, inspiring hero name to say the least.
I see.
And uh, well, it was nice to see you. You hear more whispers from the Pumpkinhead. Shut up! You've already embarrassed me enough.
I hope to see you and your little friend later too.
It's not a. Mm, thank you for the kind gesture. She walks away very disappointed.
Interesting.
Uh,
Well, I have seen weirder.
so Takeo eventually gets back with the group and goes to the base of the mountain. The base of the mountain is it has large steel doors, and it says, "Keep out all unwanted visitors." Yes, that means you. I don't give a crap.
Are we sure that Sir Galliant and the others sent us here?
No, we should definitely go through this door.
That's not a sign, that's a challenge.
Exactly.
We were literally told to be here. I feel.
Be a challenge.
Exactly. Like if we were the main characters in our own story, we.
If something comes up, tries to kidnap or kill us, I'm blaming all of you.
We were literally.
Tanya
told
tries to open the
be here.
door. Is it locked?
No, you
Or
open
is
the
Tanya
door.
just too puny to open it?
No, you open the door and it creaks, almost like it's rotting away. Very loud.
That's not alarming at all.
Tanya opens the door and there is a gust of cold air. So outside it's probably like around 85 degrees. Inside it almost feels like 21.
Anybody got a sweater?
So, you guys, Jafari and Jafari, K, Amethyst, and Takeo can feel the coldness coming from just from behind Tanya.
How about let's all get some sweaters and then come back?
Or we can just go.
You're the only one with the coat, Tanyan.
It's barely a coat. It's a lab coat.
I mean, I got armor. Do I feel it?
If I recall correctly,
I'm
the
wearing,
only reason
like,
you don't
a
feel any
jacket.
chill from that coat is because Professor Omega engineered it with heat sensors and stuff.
Ah, he might have done that.
And just stomach out.
So you guys are going inside.
I'm getting a sweater.
Wait, what?
So
What?
Takeo gets a sweater, and then everybody goes inside.
I'm not getting sick.
Going inside, you see a lot of it looks like cabinets, honestly. But they all have icicles on them. Inside, you hear very faint opera music and very, very just grim place, honestly. There's icicles on everything.
Someone still lives here.
One of the somebody in all black comes up completely covered by their face, and doesn't seem to notice you even though you're walking right in the middle of this place. They start going towards one of the cabinets, and inside, and he pulls it, and you realize they're not cabinets. Because there's a dead body in this place. This is a morgue.
Oh, great.
Are we sure we got those
here?
directions correct?
Bottom of the mountain. It's pretty vague, so
Yeah, but which side of the mountain? Like when they say bottom of a mountain is technically round at the bottom. Which side of the mountain are we supposed to be on?
The guy closes the cabinet and he walks up to you guys. That way.
okay.
Thank you for the directions.
Welcome, miss. He takes off his top hat and you notice that there's no head. I mean not no head, like no like upper skull.
Well, I've seen somebody with a pumpkin that has two voices, so you know what? It could get worse. At this point, Tuck is entering the "I'm
What
done"
is it?
phase.
Is this the Halloween special? You're a little early, honky.
Shut up, Kenny.
Somebody's watching Twilight Zone.
I have not actually. But
Somebody's been watching Halloween specials too early.
well, if you count like the terrifying things that Gordon Ramsay uncovers on Kitchen Nightmares, then you would be
Sure, why not?
So you go into a room at the very back of this place, and you see a cabinet filled with maybe 20 books at the most. A cabinet that could hold maybe like 200, filled with about 20 books. Of course, what has icicles on it. You also see some science gear, and in the middle of the room, you see Miss Reaper working on a dead body.
Classic.
Oh, hey, it's the doctor lady.
You startled me. I'm sorry, I don't usually emote emotion too well.
I understand.
Moda.
It's all right.
Regardless, you guys are about 15 minutes early. 15 minutes late. Unacceptable.
I apologize. It's my fault.
Why
I
is
take
it
full
your fault?
responsibility. Let's just say I had a nightmare, and then some of those nightmares became reality. I went to go cool off my head in order to not do anything I would regret.
I blame Astro Man. He told us too late.
She looks at Tanya and says, Tanya, there's a new hole in your jacket. Unacceptable.
That was also caused by me. My apologies.
She goes up to you and hits you with a metal ruler. How dare you
Takia
disrespect?
will not flinch because she's been training with Galleon, and at this point, I'm pretty sure his punches are way worse than that.
Yeah. She says, how dare you disrespect my mentor?
I apologize. There was a larger tear earlier, but I was unable to repair it all the way.
Although I have to say, pretty interesting craftsmanship. I do approve of the repair. You can learn a thing or two from her, Tanya. Take notes.
Take notes.
What did you say?
I said, oh, I will.
If you're going to say something under your breath, you could at least be a man and actually tell it to my face.
I'm not a man.
Then be a woman.
Extra tough.
No, I've had teachers like her in the past.
Regardless. So you're here for one reason and one reason only. I'm going to give you an assignment. Each of you have an individual training to do, but we can do that at a later date. For right now, you're going to be broken up into teams. Takeo and points at Amethyst. No, don't like you. Points at K. Maybe. Points at Jafari. Maybe not. Points at Tanya. Definitely not.
Only in your
what?
best goddamn dreams, asshole.
Wait, what happened? I'm a little lost on this.
Takeo, K. You go outside.
Uh, very well, ma'am.
Okay.
There's someone who's going to you're going to meet. In order to be a hero, you need to involve yourself with other heroes. After all, you need to be able to trust people. And the better you get to know them, the better you can trust them.
Understood. Oh, come on, Kay. Seems like we're going on an adventure.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
As for Jafari, Amethyst, and Tanya, I do not have your assignment quite ready yet. Therefore, go ahead and read the books if you want to.
What books?
I like how Kay and I are the ones that have to go be like, you don't trust people. Go!
So
I'm just like, yo, what? The crow? I mean, not. I guess.
So Tanya looks at the books that she has. The books are very pitiful. You're trying to look at the ones that aren't completely frozen. You and Amethyst and Jafari, of course. You see two interesting books. One says Eulogy and Blessing. This book, after you pick it up, says Eulogy and Blessing, a comprehensive study on Allion and his fallen magic and rise of a human era, along with substantial significance in the rise of supernatural tendencies and science, by Mantor Fleck.
Coolio.
The other one is just called Heroes. Looking on the cover page of this, it says Heroes, a guide to all registered heroes.
Tanya gonna see if she's in the book yet.
Reading that.
The book date says 1934.
Which is a few years ago, right?
That's 20 years ago.
Oh.
So yes, and give me a second, because believe it or not, but I actually have written down some stuff on this Eulogy and Blessing book. There we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to drop that in the group chat. For Andrew, I did it in Discord.
Thank you.
And it should be available for everyone to see without permission. Anywho, going back to Kay and Takeo. Kay and Takeo wait outside for a very long time until eventually a familiar face arrives. Takeo notices her as the pumpkin-headed lady.
Oh, it's you again.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you. Hello. And, this is,
I didn't expect to see you either.
She looks at Kay and she says, "Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, are you Kay?"
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just a very huge fan of both of you. Honestly, when you, Jafari, Tanya, Amethyst, and Miss Takeo took down an Aster Bear, that was awesome. it
I don't like to float my own boat a lot, but nothing much.
Actually, they did more work than I.
it's honestly just truly amazing to see to know that I'll be working with you guys today. Honestly, I'm just well. I mean, I guess working with working for you, Kay and Takeo both hear whispers from the pumpkin. Didn't I tell you to shut up already?
It's the wait. The pump. She's holding a pumpkin head, or is it on her?
Is on her head, like it's been hollowed out, and
Her
she's
head
wearing
is
it.
inside the pumpkin.
Yes.
Gotcha.
This person is actually a little bit taller than Takeo. Nowhere near as tall as Kay. But going back.
Myself tall.
Oh, sorry. Going back inside. She Miss Reapa says, she's finally arrived. Only 30 minutes late. How despicable. Okay, you three can go outside now.
All right.
I just needed you in here because it's good to work around actual people when working around dead bodies. I didn't want to work around Kay or Takeo. Takeo seems unhinged. Kay seems a little boring.
What?
Wow.
That's
Wait,
oddly shady.
unhinged in what way? That I'm crazy or that I'd be fascinated?
Unhinged at the fact that you're crazy.
Ah, okay.
Tanya like
Got it.
whispers in her ear, like, "Yeah, I know.
I did not ask
I'm
for your
working
opinion,
on it.
Tanya.
This is why I don't like you."
Response
I'm
is
working on
unacceptable.
it. I'm learning how to be polite.
I guess I need to speak more. Is it the tone? It's my tone, right?
Bro, you just made this man self-conscious in a fictional game. That takes talent.
It's Keyshawn, of course it'll work. He's able to see everyone's flaws
Maybe I
so
need to take on
easily.
a different voice. I need to take my voice higher, deeper.
Like Kenny's just like trying out different voices, like, hey,
Hey,
What have you done to this man?
all right, what have I done?
I am the hero. Hey.
Dude, you know what you sound like?
Next
you
thing
sound
he's like, it's gonna be like, I'm standing slouched over, isn't it?
like,
Is
you
it the
know,
face?
you know what,
I can't change that.
you know what Kenny sounded like right there? He sounded like, look at me, look at me, look at me. I am the captain now.
I need to put in my mechanic now. I'm gonna switch it the whole thing up.
Stop it, Kenny. So the rest of them go outside to join Takeo and Kay and see this pumpkin-headed lady covered in head to toe with clothing that is way too hot to wear, mind you. It's like wool socks, a lot of very hot linen and wool, everything, honestly.
Ma'am, are you okay? You look like you're about to have a heat stroke.
Oh no, I'm fine. I just don't like I don't like people seeing me.
Huh?
Then why not just buy like a really long cloak and hood instead of 15 different articles of clothing?
It's a little cliche.
Yeah, but it's less hot.
Very true. Miss Reapa comes out and says, "Finally done with the dead body. Not impressive. He died of alcohol poisoning."
Oh no!
Not impressive. He could have done better.
I can tell that this is a sarcastic tone for you, Jafari. Though it is quite funny. I am satisfied.
0 out of 10 dead body. Would not dissect again.
The next person to arrive here is 45 minutes late, though that is to be expected. He is coming through container.
What?
Here he is
Is this
now.
another dead body?
No.
That would have been cool.
Here he is now. You see a truck. You see a truck pull up, and it's just like it looks like a prison truck.
Oh no.
A man. They take out the door. They open the doors of the prison truck, and a man that is wearing a face mask on the bottom half of his face, chained to his actual handcuffs and foot cuffs. I don't know. Walks out. The guys unlock his chains, taking off all the cuffs, and says, "All right, Miss Reaper, ease your headache now." Jesus Christ. 45 minutes late, but under detainment, that is acceptable. Now then, these two are going. Now then, in order to understand heroes, you need to understand how to work with them. So your assignment for today is to essentially help these two out of their hero slump and get them going in the right direction.
Hero slump?
Hey, you want to fight?
This is Mr. Luther. Her name is Miss Sandman. Don't know her real name. Do not care. Your jobs are to make sure that they each go in the right direction for a hero. Get to know them. Get them to actually understand what it means to be a hero. Don't come back until you do.
Have to be a hero.
That doesn't sound too hard. Question mark.
First assignment, questions to ask her and for you to do. Get the pumpkin off of her head. She looks stupid.
It could just be a part of her hero outfit, you know.
I don't like your tone.
I've seen a lot
0
worse.
out of 10 personality.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion, but nonetheless, I
Neither
take
did
all
I.
criticism.
Then take the criticism and shut up.
Oh, you don't have to come at us like that. You know that, right?
Just remember my valiant sense.
Your response is boring. 0 out of 10 personality.
No, it's either that or a knife.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Fight.
What's happening?
Okay, your response is boring. 0 out of 10 personality.
Oh.
Bro, you're gonna give this man a complex.
I'm gonna have to start bulking myself up like All Might and yelling. I'm gonna start yelling.
He's like, that's gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna yell all the time.
Exactly. If I'm loud enough, it'll compensate for my lack of personality.
Jesus Christ, look what you're doing to this man.
I'm gonna just call this one the midlife crisis. This episode's called K's midlife crisis. She then turns to Luther and says, "First questions for him. Tell him how he got on. Ask him how he got on the transport ship. Ask him what his hero business has been. I assume that you're all capable of handling that, or are you too incompetent to do so?"
Jesus Christ. I understand, but how is any of this important?
Collaboration is important. Don't ask questions. Just do as I say.
Did tell Valiant I'd do my best. Alright then.
I approve of your response.
Alright, well, I already met the sand lady. I just gotta, ask her stuff now, so that's cool.
She goes back in, but not without she turns to not Takeo. She turns to Tanya for a second, and just hits her with a metal ruler upside the head.
Oh, why'd you do that?
No talking back.
What do you mean I didn't talk back?
Hits you again. No talking back.
Takeo having a slightly bigger brain cell, like, gets the idea. It's like, so she raises her hand, right?
Why are you raising your hand? I'm not staying here. This is your responsibility.
No, I was going to ask a question if you didn't mind.
I approve. You may begin.
Why did you hit Tanya exactly?
She talked back.
I meant the first time around.
I don't like smart Alex.
Ah. Well, there's your response, Tanya. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Approved of thanks from Takeo. Amethyst, Kay, you two have been very quiet. 0 out of 10 personality.
Oh gosh! Jesus fucking Christ! All we do is just sit here and just respect your decision, and you decide to be a dick. Can you fuck off somewhere? You fucking mid-age mutant tweaker turtle. Can you go fuck yourself, please? Fuck off!
Well, me trying to seek the approval of an NPC.
We're just trying to be helpful and do our jobs. I don't see why you're being such an asshole.
And here's Tak, who's just like trying to uphold Galleon's wishes for her to be more respectful towards people. Because Tak doesn't do that.
Starts juggling fire in the background to get a response.
No response is given.
Look at me. Look at me.
Oh, this
It
is
seems
great.
that you might have helped in breaking all of my companions.
Jafari, I approve of your response, though it is a smart Alex response. However, don't disrespect me. Also, your armor is nicked. You might want to get that looked at.
Yeah, no shit.
Not
Don't
the
you think I
arm.
already know that?
Not the arm.
What do you mean, not the arm?
Look at left leg. You see knife marks.
I hate niggas.
Jesus.
And he says this in game.
Oh
And
my
everyone stares
god.
at him like,
What
the hell?
are... Wait.
Why did you say that?
Negative 3 out of 10 response.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Let me ask you before I leave.
Bro, this man's actually getting
Like,
Let me
Takeo
ask-
is kind of just gonna
Let
go
me-
talk to the sand lady because you know what? Fuck this, it's time for missions.
Right, but before that, as Takeo's gonna do that, Miss Reaper goes to Jafari and says, "Let me ask you this: do you always keep that armor so dirty and so dented?"
No, I do not. Do you have
Do you
any
clean
more
it?
questions before I proceed?
Do you clean it?
Yes.
Do you repair it?
Yes.
Apparently not often enough.
Go suck a dick. I'm talking to the patient.
Why are you fucking with this man so hard today, Key?
Kay is now juggling fire on a unicycle.
I
No,
like
Takeo has completely ignored everyone at this point and has since gone to go talk to Miss Sandman.
Look at me.
I
Miss Re-
apologize for my companions. They might be a little more insane than I am right now.
What do you mean insane? She's been insulting us this whole time, and then she started insulting people who aren't even saying anything and are actually following orders. If anything, we're the same ones.
Miss
Ashley
Reaper
justifies it.
Miss Aretha looks at Kay for once, and she says, -5 out of 10 response.
What the hell?
No need for theatrics. You're better than that. She goes
You know
inside.
the marks that show up on the forehead. You know. Oh.
Those despair marks.
Yes.
She goes back inside. Well, that was Miss Sandman. Miss Sandman is saying this. That was definitely a thing that happened. Is she always like that?
Yes.
Apparently,
Oh my gosh.
I do recall being told by Sir Galliant that she's very truthful and blunt.
That's an understatement.
I don't see any truth in what she said. She was just being mean.
Well, truthful by her own observations.
What if they're not very good observations?
I
Man, you're
I
so
don't
salty right
believe
now.
that she does it out of spite. I mean, I know what spite sounds like. So I don't think she does it to be mean. I think she just does it because it's just what she observes. But that's just my opinion. I'm working on expressing my feelings more. So is that okay?
Luther has remained exemplary, quiet, very quiet at this whole thing, and is just staring off into the distance at Kay, like wondering what the heck.
All right, what about you, tough guy? What's your deal?
Name Luther.
Luther, are you okay? You don't seem like you're concentrating.
Luther's fine. Any that I mean, honestly, you're gonna have to ask him more questions because he's very straight to the point.
Oh, I know. I was summoning while I was asking those questions, and I got something I wanted, so that's due to silence. Yeah. So, okay. So, why are you on the transport bus?
Luther killed 5 people.
Oh,
Why?
To turn him into a hero?
that'll fucking do it, Luther. Good God.
Miss Sandman steps one step away. Those 5 people, bad people.
Oh, well, that's a thin reason. When you say that they are bad people, who are they exactly?
Muggers, gangsters, burned down an entire orphanage with children inside.
Oh, in other words,
What kind
he
of
was
children?
doing a good deed.
Special children.
Ooh,
Oh my God. What the fuck?
So
In other words, you did humanity a favor. Good job.
Luther decided to teach them lesson. Tortured them for 2 weeks. Ripped all skin off their body.
Ooh.
Jesus, dude. Wow. I mean, on one hand,
Tucker kind of just goes over and is like, I like him. Can we keep him?
what the fuck?
No, we can't keep him.
Pulled
You're
in.
already enough to deal with.
Wasn't worst part. To end suffering, cause I am human. Pulled their intestines out with a fishing line.
Ooh, I should take out some notes.
You should not take down notes.
Hey, I'm gonna need them for when I find that bitch. So that way when I gut her, it'll make it hurt.
Why not just fuck Kaide in front of her instead? Jesus.
Whoa.
What?
No, pervert.
That's kind of much.
Easy.
Oh, so torture, murder, and ripping out intestines is fine.
That was way
You
too
revenge
much,
somebody
but like
with-
personally, that was a bit much.
Well, what? She already said she wants to kill, quote unquote, that bitch and like do other personal things to her. So I'm like, you know what? Just cut the middleman, and then she'll probably just off herself later anyway. Who fucking
Bruh.
what? Oh, so when I say cruel, awful shit about Gallium, hey, that's funny. I like you. I say a cruel thing about other person you fucking detest. Not Jafar. Yes, too far.
Gallium's worse.
Also, that's my personal business. I don't want any of you involved.
And that's a suggestion for you. I wouldn't be. You know what? Never mind.
Well, don't bring it up. I don't want to be like a what's the word for that?
An accomplice.
Kind of like an accomplice.
An accessory.
Yes. I don't want to be an accessory to your crime.
I don't want to be an accessory to an attempted murder of Jafari.
Oh, you're going to attempt to kill me?
I don't think she was. I don't think Andrew was talking about that, Tati.
Oh no, I was talking about it.
I think he was like, I don't want to be a cameraman to that situation.
I mean, like, if you're gonna kill someone, don't tell me about it. I want to plead ignorance.
Oh, that's not okay.
Don't worry, it won't be by my hand.
What?
I'm sorry, did you threaten to kill me? I'm just making sure I heard that correctly.
No. Remember, I do care about all of you, but Sweet-Chan and Ray Ray, they come first. I've known them a lot longer. Nothing personal.
Miss Sandman just takes like 3 steps back from you all. Luther's like, you're very messed up people.
Dude,
I'm aware.
you do not have the right to say that right now.
True
Bro,
but blunt.
try traveling with them for months.
Mm. You all very messed up.
Yes.
You have some issues.
Don't worry, I'm starting to work on them.
Not
Issues?
talk-
I'm perfectly normal.
Little one, you have trust issues.
Trust issues, smushed issues.
Mm.
Maybe you should listen, Tanyan. This is the reason why we're your only friends. Oh, wait, no, I forgot about Florida.
Who needs friends?
See?
See what?
Is Luther
Also-
just gonna go up, be like, you have this, you have this?
Luther ends up like giving us counseling. He's
Also-
all-
Look at Takeo.
right. Because like Luther looks at Kay and goes like, "Please, Mr. K, have some dignity. Please get up. You don't need to impress that woman."
Luther's like, you know what your problem is?
I don't know who I am anymore.
Jafari, you seem to have daddy and mommy issues.
I haven't even mentioned my parents since I've been here.
I can see it on your face.
I'm in armor. You can't even see my face.
Mm. Shakes his head. Just goes tisk tisk. Miss
What?
Amethyst. Miss Amethyst. You miss home. You can't go back home.
Oh, Shayna is asleep.
I mean, she just came back. That's the thing. Like, she left, and then she came
Face hit
back.
the pillow and immediately asleep, apparently.
Shayna, you with us?
I'm telling you.
That's a sign that you're here with us.
Please.
Shayna, can you hear us?
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there.
We're trying
there
to
you go.
communicate with you from the other side.
From beyond the gray. Make a new character sheet.
got my Ouija board.
But no, Luther looks at Amethyst and says, "Miss Amethyst, you miss home, but can't go back to home.
She's homesick.
You all have problems. Very, very sad problems.
I like how he didn't even mention Takeo.
Of all the
Well,
people,
there's too much to mention.
Right.
I know, but he should have at
man.
least looked at her and be like,
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 where
he's
do you
trying-
start with Takeo? Let alone
Luther
stop?
looks at Takeo and he just like puts his hand up and says, Miss Takeo, you have that.
Just gets an aneurysm.
no, just he says that and just motions to the just her entire being.
Right.
You just gestured to all of me.
Oh, what's that from again? Oh, that's from How to Train Your Dragon.
I love Hiccup.
You have all of that. You all have problems. Very sad problems. Would you like to talk about problems?
I mean,
We're talking about your problems, buddy.
I know how
Hey,
problems.
now, Tanyan, we can all sit down and talk about our problems.
That
That's
sounds
all-
like a horrible idea.
ever anyone asks.
Sir Gallant always said that it's a lot better to talk about your problems with other people. It's a lot
Gallant's
better than
not.
just keeping it to yourself. He's not. He's only stupid about 10% of the time.
Miss Salmon is
wonder-
like, what is happening right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you out. Here, come here.
Takeo
I
kinda goes
didn't mean
over
to
and,
leave you out.
drags
You have
her over
problems
to the
as well.
others.
I don't think that's what she meant.
You know, like Takeo goes, drags her over to the group.
That's not exactly what I meant.
See?
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure out signals and stuff.
Oh, how terrible. Shut up. Jesus. I'm so sorry. No, it's fine.
I
Alright,
have
you
been meaning to
schizophrenia or
ask.
do you have a tiny person in your helmet?
Tanyan,
What?
Nothing like that. You see, I'm just, as she's stuttering, Luther just, like, takes the top of the helmet and picks it up.
And her entire body goes with it.
No.
Ooh.
You see a person with two heads.
Honestly, more normal than I thought I was gonna be.
It's kind of cool.
One of the heads is very so it's not so the thing that has the second head is like it has different patterns on it and you can't exactly tell whether it's skin or not, but it's purplish in nature. And honestly, it kind of just looks very grim. It says, "Finally out of that freaking coffin."
Okay.
Hey, bud. What you doing?
Looks at you with a blank, almost dead stare as you look into this second head that has very gray, has gray soulless eyes. He's
so this was your little friend, or your little demon?
good. No, we're the same person. Just this.
It's
We're,
alright, take your time.
we're two heads connected to one body.
Why are you creepy and she's normal?
I think I understood that much. Oh,
One cannot exist without the other.
So,
Not gonna lie, the voice alone is like, is this like Professor Quirrell right now with like Voldemort's head?
No. No, it is literally two heads. Like
No,
in the
no, like I understand that, but like that's the vibes that I'm getting right now.
shit, better than me. I was thinking like Edward Mordrake or some other shit. So,
Oof.
Please don't say that.
Whoa. The more Drake bring or what? Because who said something?
Yeah, I didn't hear anyone say anything.
I heard him whispering, like, really softly.
Wait, what? Softly? I'm
I swear
losing
I
my
heard-
voice over here.
I thought he was going to continue to explain when I interrupted. My bad.
You all seem like very interesting characters. You must have great dreams.
Oh,
What was
I
that
get
about
it.
being interesting?
oh, Mrs. Sandman. That's your hero name, right? Your
Yes.
talent. Does it associate with dreams?
Yes.
Can you tell us about it?
Both of us can put people to sleep. I create dreams. She creates nightmares.
Oh, kind of like day and night. Oh, that's why you two look so different. I do have to ask though, why the pumpkin? I mean, it's cute. I'm not gonna lie, but just curious.
Because she's embarrassed of me. I'm not embarrassed. I'm ashamed.
Shit.
Well,
Damn.
there's no need to be embarrassed if it's a part of you.
Literally.
I mean, I'm crazy.
We know.
I wasn't talking to you, Tanyan. And
Trust
Tanyan
me.
has got personal issues.
Like what?
I mean, be
You have
blunt, we
trust
all have
issues.
personal. To be blunt, we all have personal issues. So
It's okay to cry, Jafari. I know you miss your mom and dad.
I vocalize this very often. I don't know why I keep pointing this out. I'm the only one who
I
actively
think Mr.
talks
Luther
about
would make a good
problems.
therapist.
Euphoria, you're like,
What the?
like we all have problems.
I'm the only one who expresses myself constantly. What the fuck?
AK, that self-esteem. Let's get that up to date.
Wait, why is he helping us? I thought we were helping him.
What
I
is
wonder if
this? What are
has
you
something
doing?
to do with his talent. Mr. Luther, what is your talent exactly?
I don't have one.
Oh, he just
Oh.
tears people apart. Epic.
He's just very introspective to literally everyone.
Does he use what's it called, Jokin or a martial art?
Nope.
So you're just incredibly strong.
Not even.
Hmm?
I have.
So you're-
Then how in the world were you able to rip those men apart?
He has a very particular set of skills.
They killed his
put-
dog.
This isn't John
it's
Wick.
No, it's taken.
I plunged knives into them. Eventually, they got split in half.
Brute force. I get it.
Nightmare says, Jesus Christ, and I thought I was the freaky one.
That's not very nice.
I know.
No, it's not nice to call the people names.
Well, you haven't exactly proven anything to me.
I was supposed to prove something to you?
That you're not all insane.
I'm not completely crazy. I mean, you could ask any of them. Actually, I used to be much worse.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Tanya knows.
Yeah?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, come on, guys. I'm not as bad as I was at first, right?
I
Well,
agree.
obviously
I
you're
agree
not
with
as
you.
bad, but completely better, you definitely are not.
I mean, I don't know if you're saying this to me. I agreed with you, so.
Luther goes up to Takeo and says, "It's okay, Takeo. Tanya is just afraid to admit that she actually likes you. Maybe."
Wait a minute. Why does it keep going back to us? Let's continue about you, sir. We keep losing focus. Fuck all that.
You seem to like to help other people, but when was the last time anyone ever helped you?
Don't remember.
I guess you could say that that's your issue.
Maybe.
So Takeo, like, she sits down, right?
Now come on, it can't be the only one sitting on the ground. Sit.
Luther sits on the ground. Dreams sits on the ground, and Nightmare says, "Oh, crisscross applesauce, how original. This is just like a bonfire. Bonfire of the stupids."
Well, you're sitting in the circle. Wouldn't that make you one of us?
Oh, God. I don't have control over this body. Ask her. Oh my gosh. This is why I'm ashamed.
No need to be. We all have our little demons.
She's not a demon, though. She's just a part of me that I can't get rid of.
Exactly.
Wait.
Ignoring Tanya. Why exactly do you two want to become heroes?
Well, I want to help people. I want to hurt them.
That's not exactly a hero-like quality. Though, then again, this is coming from someone who's also not exactly someone who's an unconventional hero.
You think people actually give a crap about the world? You think people deserve mercy? I've been trying to get it through this one's head. The only mercy in life is death.
I'm not going to lie to you. There are some people that don't deserve peace or don't deserve a peaceful death. But there are other people that just really want to live their lives. And it's come to my understanding that there are all kinds of people that really just want to become heroes because they do want to just help others. Galleon's one of them.
Ah, yes, Galleons. And look how that one turned out. Always missing in action. One of the most popular and most powerful heroes. And he can barely save one town at a time.
He is only one man.
One man.
It's not like he can fly or anything.
The
He doesn't
man
have a
should-
conventional way to travel.
The man should be retired. Like him and Professor Omega.
I can.
The professor,
Is Professor Omega even an active hero?
No.
Oh, well then.
first of
Oh,
all,
he's saying he
Professor
should be
Omega
retired
is not
like that.
exactly.
Okay.
Professor Omega, he does his part. He's not exactly a conventional hero either, but he is incredibly strong in his own regard.
Strong in humiliation. But I will admit, he does have some qualities that I can appreciate. His
Such as?
His knack for destruction.
I'm not so sure that destruction's always on the professor's agenda. But you could always just ask Tanyan.
Who?
She was his apprentice for a while.
That brat.
Still am.
Actually, the lab coat is from the professor himself.
Well then, Miss Tanya, let me ask you a question. In your own words, describe Professor Omega's heroic tendencies.
Oh, he's not that active anymore, but right now he mainly supports other heroes and other organizations from the sidelines using his smarts to invent new ways to stop villains.
Oh,
Plus, he saved us. He's saved us multiple times, if that helps. So,
so he's a coward.
No, he's older and he knows where his place is.
and once again, he has saved us in fights multiple times.
Are
Yep.
you are you sure that he didn't just do that to look good? I know some heroes do that.
He doesn't care about looking good.
In fact, if I recall correctly, the professor kind of hates publicity.
The big thing that he did for us was helping, what's it called? Was save Star City when no one else was around.
Besides us, but it was a very hard time.
He assisted in fighting off a primal. That man is
What?
is big dog shit.
Yes. So, not a coward. Hates publicity.
And he was very helpful in helping me deal with some personal issues, especially when I felt like I couldn't talk to anyone.
Maybe my perception of Professor Omega is wrong. He seems to be a kind, generous soul.
No, we didn't say kind. He's kind of a jerk, but besides that.
Well, a generous one, at least. So he's
Yeah.
a weakling. Miss
Are there any
Sandman
positives
says,
with
If you
"Oh
think
my
he's
gosh."
weak, you should try taking him up in a fight.
Don't do that.
He's definitely a difficult guy to defeat, but then again, so are a lot of heroes.
I'm
Everyone
not
has their
talking
own
about
strengths and
strength.
weaknesses.
There's no point in hero business. Everyone just ties you down. Everybody needs saving eventually.
Well, of course.
Yeah, but that's life. Everyone needs saving. Yeah, you need saving sometimes. Does that make you weak?
Eventually.
Even if you don't want to admit it.
And what's the point of? And then the.
Oh my god, what is that?
And then the whole motto of heroes: don't kill anyone. That's so drab. So just desperate and immature. What is
Okay.
the po-
I feel like that kind of response is part of the reason as to why that exists. And I feel like someone trying to justify murdering a villain would be like, but keeping them alive is so drab. It's like, what the hell?
Imagine this: a person murders a family, and a hero puts him away. That man gets 20 years. Do you honestly think he'll change?
It's a punishment. It's not about change. And we have a job to do, and part of our job is to look good in public perception. So not killing people is kind of part of that. No one wants to support a murderer.
Let me ask you something. Isn't it better if you get rid of the trash instead of just putting it off to the
Then
side?
that's up to the public. It's
That's not our job.
We're not judge, jury, and executioner no matter how much we may want to be.
Well, why can't we? We have
Because
the
that's
power.
not what a hero does.
They don't. Villains are always going to kill people. They're never going to learn. They're going to break out of jail every time. No matter.
And when they do, we will stop them. Because that
And
is what
what if
heroes
you-
do.
And what if you don't?
Then someone else will stop them. And if they don't, someone else will stop them. Because there will always be at least one hero who will step up to the plate and at least try their best.
How about this?
Including
Instead of wasting the energy of stopping them, just murder them in them.
Yeah.
In
And then
the
have their
conflict.
friends, family, and other associates get mad and try to kill other people. Then we kill them, and then their friends, family, associates do the same thing, until it just loops back around. And now everyone's trying to murder everyone. And we're
Eventually,
all-
someone will have to pay for the consequences of your choices.
Miss
Say,
Sandman.
okay,
Miss Sandman's just like, now you understand what I've been dealing with my entire life.
I don't even understand how he can
Who
rationalize
controls
this.
the body? You or her?
Me,
So why does it matter what she thinks?
because she never stops talking.
have
just
you
don't
ever
listen.
thought of getting a piece of duct tape?
I mean, the other half
It's a
can probably.
temporary solution.
I mean, the other half can probably communicate in its mind, like a conscience. It's like an inner voice. So no matter what
I
happens,
didn't think of that.
always something.
And besides, it's not even her talking is the worst part. It's just the dreams and the nightmares and things of that nature.
Wait a second.
I want to become a hero. I want to, but she just infects everything she touches.
Takiya's like, the gears are turning in her head, and she's not exactly sure if that's a good thing. She's trying to think.
Don't use your ability. Don't do that.
No, I know.
Don't.
I'm not thinking of that. I'm thinking, because all of our dreams connected last night, and then it resulted in what the hell we had to do with this morning. I'm just thinking if, I don't know. I might be kind of like shooting off here, but like, what is Miss Sandman involved with what happened this morning, or is this just some insane coincidence that we run into somebody that can, like tamper with people's dreams?
And apparently is very hard to see. Potentially because they have a pumpkin over them at all times.
And apparently manipulates the dreams through touch.
Luther just looks at Miss Sandman and says, "You have issues. I know it's hard, but you can't
Luther.
go around. But you can't go around murdering people. It's not right."
Luther! Did you just murder 5 people?
I'm
He
beyond
murdered
saving.
within reason.
I'm beyond saving. I know my fault. I pay my time. Pay my sentence.
It's
You know what? I respect
really
that,
never...
but still.
I'm starting to like this dude more and more.
Honestly, I can't. He keeps bringing up everyone's issues for no reason, even when he shouldn't logically know about them. But he at least accepts his punishment and got what he fucking deserved. So,
Mr. Luther, there's no such thing as being too late for this to be saved. I mean, look at me. I'm not better, as in I'm not exactly cured. I don't think I ever will be. But I know I'm a lot better than where I started.
I like optimism of a young girl, but it is foolish optimism. Unfortunately, there are people out here that can't be saved, no matter what.
If I believed in that, then what's the point of me being a hero? I became a hero for one reason. I have a goal in mind. And unfortunately, the only way I can accomplish that goal is if I become someone higher up the food chain. See, if I believed in your idea that there are people that just can't be saved, then the person that I want to save just might be one of them. And I can't think like that. Because I have to save him, no matter what.
Maybe young girl is right. I hope she is.
Well, why do you want to become a hero? You didn't really tell us.
Become hero? Maybe too optimistic. But maybe, just maybe, I have foolish hope like young girl does too.
If you want, I could introduce you to a good teacher.
No thanks. I'll go through the reins myself.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta check on something.
Oh, people.
It's okay to ask for help, right?
I know.
Well, you have to
I'll
start
see you
off
guys in a
with having
second.
a mentor before
Yeah.
you really start doing hero work anyway. It's just a lot better if you get some hands-on experience from someone that's already been in the program, you know?
Perhaps you're right. On the counterpoint, about that goal, have you tried the crack agency?
Did you just say for crack agency?
So,
I didn't even look into them too.
who are they?
Oh, you don't know? Maybe I shouldn't say.
How good's for crack?
Oh, there. Okay.
I don't think they mean it like that. Oh wait, Andrew doesn't know. Oh, okay.
Miss Reaper
He
comes
wasn't
out.
here for that.
Miss Reaper comes out for 1 second, hits Tanya upside the head with a metal ruler. Immature
Oh,
response.
why'd you do that?
Immature response. 0 out of 10.
Mean.
0 out of 10. 0 out of 10 response. Looks at Kay. She says, "Good jacket. 8 out of 10.
The jacket?
Yes.
Dang.
Jacket has hole in it.
See, Suki?
4 out of 10.
Oh. Where's the hole? Where my head
I
is?
could,
No.
I could repair that if you want.
I mean, where's the hole?
It's like it's a small little seam at like near the zipper.
What? I mean,
I could probably take care of that if you want.
that'd be great. You should be careful with it though.
No problem. I handle Tanya's lab coat. Granted, I
I
it
wouldn't
had
say
a-
it's a regular coat, but yeah, just yeah, you got it. I hope.
Miss Reaper says to you all, "Are you starting to get to know more things about heroes?"
Well, you two? What do you think?
What exactly are we trying to accomplish here?
We're trying to get them to want to be heroes, I guess.
You are very odd people, but Luther respects that. Miss Sandman says, "I have a long way to go." Unfortunately. Right then. Now then, Takeo, Tanya, you come with me. Kay, Mr. Unstoppable wants you. Near this forest. Go to these coordinates.
Okay.
10 out of 10 response. Quick, delightful.
Yes.
All right.
Tanya, you should take some notice.
Tanya just says nothing. She just looks annoyed.
So Takeo is like, okay, but then like a quick second, she turns to Luther and it's like, here. So she kind of like, I was trying to say she writes down a number because I'm sure Galliant has given her his phone number or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Here. In case you can't find him on the island, call this number and tell him that I told him to call you.
You're a good lady. I like that.
I'm I'm sure he'll like to help you. He doesn't take on people, but he's very kind. And he's a really great teacher. You know, he actually taught me how to punch teeth out of people.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
a
have a
great
lot of physical
teacher.
strength, so the fact is that I can punch out 16 teeth at once.
Miss Reaper physically drags Takeo. 0 out of 10 response.
I apologize. I'll see you later.
As the door is shut, Luther says, "Very odd group you have." To Kay.
Yeah, but they're pretty cool.
I can see. You have good friends.
Thanks.
Uh,
Well,
so
I gotta go get to Mr. Unstoppable. I don't know how long he's waiting, and I've been itching for a fight.
so back in the freezer, the body freezer, Miss Reaper says, "As you know, you two don't exactly have. Don't exactly have very. Let's just say that you two don't have competition when it comes to your mentors."
I suppose.
Oh
10
wait,
out of
who's here right now?
Takeo.
Just Takeo? Okay.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 means you're best of class. Tanya, 8 out of 10. You didn't get to take the apple from Professor Omega.
She didn't even do lesson 0.
I did. I just didn't do it with him. He figured that since I was able to compete against somebody that did try to kill him, that I didn't require a lesson 0 from him. But if that is needed of me, I don't mind in doing it.
It's too late in the process.
I understand.
But I will have to talk to Galliant about that highly unorthodox. Then again, the main point of lesson 0 is to know where you lie, and know how to take responsibility, and also to know that you need to ask for help. I think that you already know that.
I've gotten experience since then, so yes, I do agree with that notion.
Now then, like, the reason why I say this is because everyone else is going to be training with their mentor. However, they're going to be training alongside other students. You two don't have other students, and therefore you have no one to train against. Therefore, you'll be training against me.
All right.
Now, I'm not going to bullcrap you. My talent is necromancy. I can bring the dead back to life.
Yeah, I figured.
That sounds so cool, though.
Not cool.
I mean, it sounds a lot cooler than what I got. I mean, sure, I can manipulate people's brain chemistry, but then again, I have no idea if it would work on somebody who's already deceased.
Maybe with training and hard work, who knows?
I like to be around the dead. They're much more interesting than living.
Do I have to make a new character sheet?
No. So, just gonna ask, what's going on with Shayna?
Nothing in particular.
You know, Kay, if you really wanted her approval, if you were dead, she'd like you a whole lot more.
I'm sorry, what?
Andrew's talking about Miss Reaper.
Okay. So I was like, huh?
Oh man, Andrew, that is like the worst timing ever. Miss Reaper looks at Takeo and says, 5 out of 10 response. Only 5 because it was funny.
Oh.
Jafari is also in this freezer and says, Miss Reaper says, "Oh, Jafari, I'm sorry. You're not supposed to be here anymore. You're asked to be training with Astro Man." He says some. Uh, let, before I say this, let me get my head together. Uh, she says he wants you to get flying.
He wants me to get flying.
Yes,
You
Did
can
you say flying or wine?
flying.
Okay.
Jafari can fly?
No,
Not to my knowledge.
your coordinates are right here. You'll understand what I mean in a second.
Just a
Thank
fucking
you.
cannon.
All right, I guess I will see you guys later.
Here's a coordinate. It's just a catapult with a little note on it.
Jump in. Damn it!
With that being said, Jafari looks at the coordinates, and it says, well, there are 3 coordinates instead of just 2. One,
Boy.
the 2 that you're already at. So like you go outside and then you're already there. It's like, okay, what's this 3rd one about? Then you look up and see a castle on a cloud.
Are there any trees nearby?
Yeah.
Do I even have to describe what I want to do?
No. Meanwhile, with Kay, Kay meets Mr. Unstoppable at a very canyon-like area. Kay, welcome to the party.
Why does he sound like a pirate?
I have no idea. I cannot
supposed to be Russian, I believe.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to break your body today.
Oh,
I don't know.
Dominatrix
I
Russian
got
pirate. Got you.
Oh,
Sounds like something that'd be a real thing in One Piece.
Mm.
Dreaming. Don't give
that
it
made
up,
this whole
pirate.
encounter uncomfortable.
no.
Kay is now uncomfortable.
He grabs Kay by both sides of his arm, by both arms, and shakes him. Do you know what this is? He picks up a pebble.
Oh. What you gonna do with that pebble?
Do you know what this is?
The
Do you know the
pebble?
way?
Yes, it is pebble.
Yes. It is pebble.
Hold the pebble.
I hold pebble.
You're going to carry that pebble up to the
Yeah.
mountain. Set it down. Come back. Get bigger pebble. Go up. Set down. Until eventually you get to this. He points to a boulder that's 3 times the size of you.
That is huge.
Yes.
What?
And then
what does this
eventually,
do for me?
pushes that boulder out of the way. There's one that's 10 times bigger than that one. You will
That-
get to this one.
Now that is ridiculous.
Yes.
So
And eventually pushes that. Nah,
what-
just kidding.
what is this gonna do for me?
It increases strength, muscles, tone, and it teaches you perseverance and resistance.
I see.
Imagine this as stamina training and also patience.
That's the same training we did last time.
Yes. But instead of swimming, it is rock. Try not to get crushed.
Before that, it was running. No wonder I'm such a monster. You did this to me. They wonder why my stats are so high. I hit too hard, okay.
It's like, it's not funny anymore, Dad.
I don't want to be a straight guy, Dad.
I want to use guns like the rest of my friends. No, you must learn to punch good.
You're slowly turning me into Saitama.
Shit, he's caught on.
But before all that, we meditate. Now then, you sit amongst all the other students. Relax, meditate, and be it calm for the next 3 hours. Not a word, or I punch you in the face. What? As he punches one of the students in the face. Calm, relax, not a word, or I punch you in the face.
He just likes punching his students in the face.
Honestly.
He's like not even trying to train them anymore. He's just like, this is good stress relief.
It's like me pushing my brother into the pool.
Oh,
You what?
Yes.
He deserved it. He was being a little shit.
what a monster.
It'd be funny if then Tati was like, yeah, he can't swim.
What are you talking about? I pushed him into the pool. He came out and was like, again!
Oh my gosh.
Okay, good. Because I was like, yo.
You gotta pick him up.
Pushed him into a pool with cement brick shoes.
You gotta pick him up, throw him on his shoulders, full power ball.
Eventually, he
Right.
stopped saying
Right
again,
into the
and
pool.
eventually he's just like, no more pushing me into the pool. And then he tried to push me into the pool.
Okay,
And
and
then
then
you pushed him in the pool.
You gotta
No,
like.
and then my dad came up behind the both of us and pushed us both into the pool.
no. Well,
Right.
now you gotta powerbomb your dad into the pool. It's just the chain of events. It's chain of command. You gotta Batista bomb your dad. I'm sorry.
Right,
Father
Batista
is
bomb
related.
everybody into the pool.
No, Dad jumped into the pool right
Straight
afterwards.
savage,
and was
epic
laughing at
legend.
us.
RKO out of nowhere. So, meanwhile with Jafari manages to finally get up to this cloud castle. Into the entrance. It is very high up.
Oh, I really hope he's not thinking about pushing me off. I say, as Astro Man then attempts to push me off.
You actually managed to get into this cloud castle, and Astroman looks at you and says, "Ah, Jafari, you're actually the first one to make it here."
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. That investigation is going quite smoothly. We still haven't very much figured out who did that. So, I'm sorry. You guys will be located to new dorms soon, trust.
Okay, instead of saying the location of those dorms, you have a piece of paper?
Yes,
Can you just write it down and give it to me?
sure.
Thank you. Also, quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have any schematics on these shoes you gave me?
Oh, yes, of course. How silly of me. I'm so sorry about that.
Okay, I just wanted to see if I could attempt to make upgrades to it.
Oh, yes. It's a very open design.
Yeah. Do you have patents on these?
No.
Oh. Does anyone have patents on these?
Not as far as I know.
You mean... How do you not know? They're yours.
Why did you, if it's mine, then why did you ask whether other people have patents on them?
Well, I mean, you made them. I was like I was gonna try and upgrade them. And then I was like, wait, what if he technically can't allow me to do that because he has some copyright or patent on it? So I asked.
Miles, you are
So-
thinking way too much into this.
Well, I have other reasons, but I don't want him to know that.
Man's gonna try to sell his new Nikes.
They're
Yeah,
Adidas,
man.
thank you.
Yeah, man, I got those zero gravity 8s. Looking fantastic in these shoes.
Hey, wanna know what death tastes like? Kicks them in the face with my new shoes.
So as you get up there, Mondada gets up there by very much painfully. Gets to the cloud. That took so much work.
I'm assuming it's because of the hole in her foot.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, it's fine. All's fair in training. Whew. Gringo gets up there and says, "Nice air cave. Never seen one like this before."
It's not a. Whatever. Okay. Is this everyone, or are there more people?
Nope. That should be everyone.
Okay. What are we doing now?
Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, I need you all to do me a favor. Now then, as you all know, you're here to essentially get various amounts of training. I am going to teach you some resistance training, stamina, and most importantly, I'm going to toughen your body. And to do that, I am going to make you swim in the deepest point of the ocean for as long as you can.
Alright.
Now
So
then,
that's the person who can walk on water.
yep. Now, we are currently, I want to say, 12 miles from sea level. So the ocean pressure is going to be astronomical. Do whatever you can to prevent the ocean pressure from crushing you. Any questions?
If it does crush us, will we die, or will we just be knocked unconscious and in intense amounts of pain?
Do it slowly so that you don't die.
Alright.
Good. But before that, I want you to go into this machine. This machine simulates 5 miles underground of pressure. I want you guys to do this, and then we'll do the 12-mile one.
Okay. I step in.
All right.
Would you rather take my armor off, or
Nope. It'll probably make it less painful.
Okay.
He closes the door. So meanwhile, with Takeo, Amethyst, and Tanya, Miss Reapa looks at Amethyst and says, "Didn't I give you an assignment? Why are you still here?" Oh, well, Shayna's mute, so,
Oof.
So welcome back, Shayna. You're still probably muted on your actual window.
I don't think she's muted. Oh.
There we go.
Hello. But it's like really stink.
Right. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, my earpod was upside down in my ear.
You.
My earpod.
Oh. It be like that.
It
To be like that.
So So, Miss Reaper says, "What are you still doing here, Amethyst? Didn't I give you an assignment? Have you just been standing there in the corner?"
I was totally testing you, which is exactly why I'm going to ask again what I'm supposed to do.
0 out of 10 response. Go to Miss Lasso.
Okay.
Get out of my morgue.
What the creepy fucking-
Why is your morgue in the base of a mountain?
Dead people are more interesting to talk to than the living.
How the hell did she hear me? I'm not there.
That's a lonely life.
She just sensed somebody was talking shit about her.
I wish I could fucking do that. Someone from back home's talking shit. I hear you, Mom.
like you just call them up. It's like Jesus. So Amethyst goes to Miss Lasso. Miss Lasso is in a somewhat interesting, condo, honestly. Amethyst goes into the condo and sees that Miss Lasso is, A, very busy typing something up, and B, there are a lot of notes plastered everywhere.
What are you in the middle of?
Oh, my goodness gracious. Amethyst, I did not hear you come in. Oh, gonna give me a heart attack.
What you working on?
A report.
For what?
Nothing you have to worry about.
Oh. Okay, well, creepy morgue lady told me to come to you, so I'm here.
Oh, you met the island's local physician.
Yes.
Yes, she does all the medicine around here.
So, do you have any idea why she chose to put her morgue at the base of a mountain?
There were a lot of dead people in the mountain.
She's a peculiar lady.
Well, she was Professor Omega's student, so yes.
That explains a lot.
Oh, Saint isn't that bad. Regardless, I have an assignment for you to do. So, I am going to run down training with you, and I am going to break you. I'm not even going to bullcrap you. I'm going to break you. The first thing that I need you to do is spar with a very close student of mine.
Oh, no. No, don't say it. Don't you fucking say it.
I'm gonna say it. I'd like you to meet Mr. Talon. You see the guy with tattoos come in.
We've already met. Cross his arms.
Yes, we have. Good to see you again. He puts out his hand.
I'm just gonna, like, you know how you put your nose up in the air? Like, You still go around to salad bars and walk away with meat?
Of course. Not a vegetarian. I feel like Shayna is like like puzzled by what I just said.
Well, because he's like, I'm not a vegetarian, but I was just really triggered. Like, you really gonna go out of your way to go to the salad bar and then walk away with no salad?
Salad bar meat is healthier than regular meat.
Watch him. Little cute him.
Uh, he says, in either way, you don't have to be rude. You could at least have the decency to shake my hand.
Okay, you know what? Stick my hand out. You're
He
welcome.
shakes your hand.
I can imagine like my whole arm wiggling around. I'm like, Jesus.
He's gonna be your sparring partner. And after that, you're going to have a team assignment. Now then, go somewhere closer to these coordinates. That way I can oversee you, but I have work to do, so unfortunately I can't be there, per se.
Wait a minute. Wait. Never mind.
So anyway, back with Miss Reaper. Now that all the dead weight's out of the room. No offense to your friends. It's just that they are unnecessary at this moment.
It's fine. I mean, it's all for the purpose of training, correct?
Yes.
Well,
Now then.
it's fine.
Like I said, my ability is necromancy. I can bring the dead back to life. The longer they were dead, the longer they stay alive, undead.
I suppose it'll be interesting to see how my ability will work on the deceased.
Good. I like that optimism. Because you'll be fighting them.
Alright.
I need you and Tanya to work as a team.
If I have to.
Hits you with a metal ruler. Don't be like that.
It could prove to be a challenge since Tanya doesn't exactly work with others well.
I know.
But
She's somewhat selfish, somewhat reserved. Honestly, it's a disgrace. How Professor Omega chose her, I'll never know. I'm sorry. Regardless, you're very lucky, Miss Takeo, to be chosen to have Galliant train you.
I can't say that I was lucky. I mean, I do think some kind of luck had to have been involved.
I did kind of beg him just a little bit.
He would take me up since I was mentoring under Gallium.
She stops you right there and like puts her hand over both of your cheeks and just mouths the word, "You were lucky." Don't take that Don't say that ever again. It was a kindness. Don't take it for granted.
I would never. I'm truly grateful to Mr. Gallion for everything he's been teaching me.
Regardless of even if you begged, he still took you on. That doesn't happen. The past is in the past. Gallium is locked up in Void Outer 1. You're past that. Focus on the now. And you...
You're right.
10 out of 10 response. Can't take criticism. Gold star for Takeo.
Oh.
And you, Tanya. You seem to be very reserved, very resistant. Something's bothering me about you. I don't understand why Professor Omega chose you. I don't see the potential. Truly, I'm disappointed. Embarrassed.
Maybe jealous?
Jealous of you? Not in a million years.
Well, my presence does seem to be bothering you quite a bit.
It's because you lack focus, lack experience, lack any sort of talent.
I've been told that one too many times, and you'll be wrong just like the rest.
Hmm. You haven't proven me wrong since I got here. You're sloppy, shallow. You're sloppy, shallow, miscalculated. You're not a team player.
Miscalculated?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
It took it took you for it took you an entire day for you to understand exactly what Professor Omega meant by by understanding you have issues. By awakening your talent. How far has it come? How far has it come from that fateful day? How much has it progressed?
I feel like my accomplishments speak for themselves.
I feel like your accomplishments mean that you go backwards.
Oh my god. You don't think my liberation of Sugar Park was good?
I think that was the liberation of a tyrant.
What?
You have an ego. You don't work good with people. You're short-stacked, short-tempered, unimpressed.
I work good with the people who listen.
You work good. You work good with people who follow you like sheep, not with teams.
God. I can't right now. Oh.
Is it what I'm saying, or is it something else?
It's funny. A little bit of both. Oh. Hey, I don't see the difference. I work fine with people.
Hmm.
Things get done.
Well then, prove me wrong. She yells in there, Edward, get in here. The black suited man appears. Hello, Miss and Miss. Takes off head, sees open brain. Edward, link him. Yes, ma'am.
Link?
He touches both of your heads, and you can feel a jolt going down both of your bodies.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Yes.
That was a little weird.
Thank you, Edward. And yes, I mean Link. This is what I mean by Link. She hits Tanya upside the head with a metal ruler, and Takeo feels it as well.
Oh,
This
dear.
is going to be annoying.
Mm. From now on, you are one and the same, completely in harmony. If you want to survive.
Might I inquire how long this lasts for?
Until I say so.
That's not
Understood.
okay.
You will feel everything the other one feels. You will feel everything the other one feels. Every single pain, the sadness, happiness, joy, complexity, complex emotions. You might even share thoughts and feelings. You will feel each other turn in bed until I say that you are ready to progress.
Okay, now this is no. You need to turn this off right now. You can't have me linked to her.
No.
She's crazy. You gotta pull me out.
Hey, I said I was working on it.
Hey, I don't want to have your feelings about Kaede.
This is what I mean. You're very selfish, very self-entitled. You know the world owes you nothing. You see the world owes you nothing. You enact the world owes you nothing. Yet you don't have the sense to trust in your own teammates. Unimpressed, ashamed.
There's got to be some other form of training to improve us that's not this drastic.
If you want to complain about my training measures and the ones that I've decided for you, then you can leave and never become a hero again.
Jesus Christ. Well, I can't leave because I have to stay with these people.
And then she hits you with a metal ruler again. Of course, Takeo feels it. Then no more complaining.
Takeo is not going to flinch because guess what? She's not gonna.
Give me a second before I continue because I want to. Yes, it can, Kenny. All right.
Thank you.
So, she says, quit complaining. Takeo, you are linked to Tanya. You will feel her pain, her struggle, the weight that she bears, the burdens that she bears. Do you understand this responsibility, and do you take this responsibility in your own hands?
Yes, ma'am.
Tanya, you are now linked to Takeo. Do not interrupt me. You are now linked to Takeo. Do you understand the weight of this responsibility? She is now entrusting her life in yours. You die, she dies. You fall asleep, she falls asleep. You are in perfect harmony.
Wait, if she falls asleep, I fall asleep?
Yes.
Fucking Christ.
You are now in perfect harmony, perfect sync. You will act as one person, one body, one mind, as a team. If any of you slip up, you will feel the pain of it. If someone's hand gets cut off, you will feel that your own hand will be cut off. Do you understand these responsibilities and take them within your life?
No. Turn it off.
If you do not accept these responsibilities, then I refuse to train you, and I will not be turning the thing off.
So one way or another, I have to go through this?
Yes. Your only other option is to get kicked off of this island and never be a hero again. Stop working under the profession of Professor Omega and stop wasting his time.
Oh my God.
Tanya, why did you become a hero?
To gain respect from those who put me down.
Well, if you don't accomplish this, you won't be getting any respect from me first. How about that?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're not exactly the
Get my
person I'm trying to prove
respect.
myself to.
Well, guess what? I'm your teammate, and you're supposedly locked onto me right now. So, I think you're gonna want my respect more than anyone else's at the moment.
Yikes.
Sure, whatever. Let's do this.
5 out of 10 response, but I will accept. Now then, walk through the doors behind me and begin. We have a lot of things to accomplish. Oh, Edward, go back to what you were doing. I want that body filled with alcohol poisoning. It seems that he might have died of a heart attack first. A little more interesting. So, as Takeo and Tanya go to the door, you see a maze of traps and a couple of zombies at the very end of it. One of those zombies has a key. Fight them, figure out which one has a key. Don't worry about cutting them in half. I can repair them later.
How many are there?
3.
Alright.
Don't
Is it possible for you to be able to shoot any of them down from here?
Yeah, Tanya's gonna pull out her sniper rifle and take out 2 of their legs.
I could try to see if my ability can work on the deceased. If not, I do know that just the pressure from my heart's can at least knock them down.
Tanya will take out the one on the left and the one on the right.
Alright. Roll me accurate. Both of you roll me accuracy. I'm gonna go to K.
As soon as I find my sheet.
Hey.
Alright. So after the meditation, Mr. Unstoppable is like, okay, good meditation. Now everyone get to work.
So
I
what
will-
was that for?
Calm mind, patience, relaxation. And also, this can be very stressful. I hear that meditation before and after this exercise is very good for body. Now then,
Okay.
you all work as team, right? So, I want all of you to work together to carry this boulder up to top of mountain. This boulder weighs approximately 200 tons. So,
That's a lot of weight.
yes, how I have calculated it, shaved it from 1,000-ton boulder. So, I have calculated through all your strength, you should be able to do it. Nobody can fall behind. Otherwise, boulder come crashing down, and you do again and again and again until you get up. Okay? Good work.
I don't even know these people. Never talked to you guys.
I mean, that's fair, no offense, but we've never talked to you either.
Well, I think I would remember. Okay, but so who are you? How many people are there? First of all,
6.
6?
Yes.
I didn't talk to a single one.
No.
Goodness gracious.
That's
So
the third reason why I'm doing this training arc.
So introductions, anyone, or are we just gonna get to it?
Well, my name's Dale. I have the talent latent strength. I can essentially strengthen other people alongside me, but I cannot strengthen myself.
Let's see.
My name,
Okay.
Iron Flat. Ability, turn into metal. You look to the guy and you're like, you already know me. I was the guy that asked you to fight. And then your little rat companion shot me in the leg.
Yes, I do recall that. How's your leg?
It's not infected. Thank God. Because I'm pretty sure that lady would have probably cut it off.
Yeah, that would have been bad. What for your power? That is.
Yes.
What was your power?
I can refocus kinetic energy into an actual blast form through my fists, and well, yeah.
Right.
My name's Carl.
Carl.
I am strong, but I do not have a talent.
You're just strong.
Yes.
Gotcha. How strong we talking? Like,
I was able to pull a train.
oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be one more, right?
Yeah. Well, my name is Jolly. Yeah. I basically can pop in and out of reality.
Cool. Okay. Why did you choose Mr. Unstoppable?
Well, he seemed like an interesting guy. Didn't want to go with Professor Omega. He seemed like a complete crazy guy. Mr.
That's fair.
Astro Man seemed like a narcissist, not gonna lie.
Gotcha.
Queen was very intimidating. And Miss Lasso, not gonna lie, seemed like a ditz. Honestly, it was process of elimination.
So here you are.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But I can phase in and out of reality and use that ability to force my way back into it and punch with incredible force.
That sounds really cool. I would love to see that.
It takes a lot, but sure, after this.
Yes.
Well, let's get started, shall we?
So how do y'all want to go about this?
I have no freaking idea. This thing is 200 tons right here. I mean, we could always just push it up there. I mean, we could try to at least.
I don't know.
Uh,
I'm not sure how many tons I could originally push.
there is no way any of us are pushing that up there.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
What if we? What if we try rolling it up there? That's the same as pushing it up there.
That did sound the same. She has a point.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe if like so when you pop out of reality or whatever, you just kind of vanish, or is it like a portal kind of thing? Like,
I just kind of vanish.
Gotcha. Yeah. And then you come back with intense force.
Yes. Think of it almost as like elastic.
Did we say we had to get it up as a whole?
No, he did not.
What if we break it and then carry it up in pieces?
Shoot, that would be a lot easier to manage.
And I mean, we have strength to break it, I'm sure. Look at the size of you guys.
Well, I mean, if we all hit it with enough force at the same time, it'll at least crack it.
Yeah, enough of those should break it. Unless y'all just break it in one hit. Now that would be impressive. So how you want to go about this? Like, standing around the ball and hitting it together?
Well, theoretically, it's more likely that if we all hit it at one point, it'll break easier. Since all the pressure is at a singular point.
So do we take turns or at the same time?
At the same time.
Got it. All right, I say let's go for it.
All right. Meanwhile, with Miss Lasso, with Mr. Talon and Amethyst, they're walking to the location, and Talon is just like, I can tell that you're not the biggest fan of me. Shayna. Shayna. Okay, going to Jafari.
Okay.
So, stepping into the pressure machine, could you roll brace for me?
Okay. I'm rolling something. Let me just make sure my thing is up before I do something stupid and roll the incorrect number. Alright, where the fuck? Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so 3 plus 3, 6.
Okay. So, you definitely fall unconscious. as well as the rest of them. The rest of them did.
I guess using my talent is prohibited?
No, it is not.
Oh.
So roll
Huh.
focus for me as well.
Okay. $18, 17 plus 1.
Okay. So, while you didn't exactly fall unconscious, you are slightly delirious when you are out there, back out of the machine. In the fact that the entire room is spinning, you're kind of living 10 seconds in the past. So you didn't even. So even though you're out of the machine, you didn't even know that you walked out of the machine yet. You're very, very, very delirious.
Hey, where'd everybody go?
And then you fall to the ground unconscious.
Did I at least last longer than everyone else?
Yes.
Yay!
'Cause
Progress!
I rolled 1 on both of them.
Even with my shitty roll, I still did it. Oh. Gotta stun on these boys, you know? As you proceed to fall unconscious and almost die.
With that being said, Jafari wakes up in somewhat of a nursery. Definitely not the morgue.
I lived! Wait, where am I?
You're in the nursery of this castle. Are you okay?
Who was saying?
A lady beside you, it looks like a nurse, dressed in all white. Very pale skin, almost clammy skin, honestly.
I feel relatively fine. Are you okay? Cause, good God.
Oh, this is my complexion. I'm so sorry. I know it's hideous.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I just meant. I wasn't calling you hideous. I was just saying. I just wonder if you're okay.
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for asking. The pressure machine took quite a number on you. It's been 8 hours.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, fuck. How's everyone else?
Oh, well, they're still unconscious. Looks at bed right beside you. Gringo has those little swirls in his eyes. Mondada just looks like she's dead.
Oh my God. Oh. Jeez.
Dealing with ocean pressure is quite a dangerous task.
I see.
It is very hard on people.
And then he just randomly busts this out like, okay, here's your training exercise. Have fun.
Well, he wants to train you in resilience.
I know, but... What? Well, time to get going.
You can't go yet. You're still not well.
I mean, I guess, if you want to put it like that.
Well,
what do you mean not well? As I try to stand up and I fall right back on my ass.
Take these every day for the next 3 days. You'll be fine.
And I assume you don't want me to try training for the next 3 days.
Not at all.
All right. Thank you, nurse.
Galifianakis.
I never got.
Where was Riza during all this?
Thank you, Nurse Galifianakis.
I don't think he's here.
Meanwhile, with Takeo and Tanya. So, what did you both get?
44.
Okay.
15.
All right. So, Tanya shoots the two sides of the two zombies on the sides. No key. The middle one has a key. Though the heart didn't exactly work technically on it. It just pushed it down and exposed the
that's
rotting
fine.
flesh underneath. However, Takeo now understands the full length of this link thing because she felt the recoil from that gun on her hands.
Ooh, I didn't like that.
And Tanya felt the breeze that Takeo uses for her ability on her lips.
That was weird.
The horse tastes funny.
So while the key is exposed, getting over there is a different story.
Alright. I guess we just have to charge forward, right?
He said there's traps everywhere.
Oh, right. Well, observe the traps. What do we got?
Well, the traps look quaint but simple. Saw blades, pendulums, spike traps, flamethrowers. You know, usual Indiana Jones stuff. And if that wasn't bad enough, the doors close behind you, and the spikes jet out from the wall that you're closest to, and starts moving inward. I like how that's just a
Oh no, I'm starting to fall asleep, so like half of my brain is like, alright.
Alright, just let's get through this. I'll say a couple other dialogue things and then we'll end it.
Cool. Also, because I have no space between me and my brother, and I don't want to wake him up.
Well, so what do you guys do?
Well, we have to take care of the middle zombie, right?
Yes.
So let's just get over the traps and kill the zombie.
Okay.
Or at least decapitate it, because the head can't operate without the rest of the body.
I want you guys to roll agility for me.
Can't Tanya just use her portals to like skip like past the traps?
Yeah, Tanya can, but Tak can't.
Yeah, but it's one key. We just need to get it and bring it back.
It's very true. Roll focus for me.
Alright, I got a 17.
Alright. So Tanya goes into her portals and starts skipping along. Takeo feels every single time Tanya goes into her portal, it almost feels like almost like the vacuum of space, like he can't breathe quite right. And there's an intense amount of weight that goes into your shoulders every single time you do this. So that's fun. Eventually, Tanya does get the key, but here's the thing: you both need to. There's a door on the other side, so you both still need to make it over to the door.
Oh, God damn it!
Well, I guess I have to jump over stuff, right?
Roll me agility.
Let's do this. That is, oh God, plus 8, so 19.
Okay. So you managed to get over the traps. The flamethrower trap goes off without a hitch, but you of course get over that. Tanya feels the heat coming from that flamethrower trap even though she's nowhere near it.
Be careful.
You know I've been working on my flips.
So eventually, Takeo does get over the traps. Tanya then puts the key into the door, and you both enter the doorway. Going to K.
Yes.
All right. So roll me focus. Or fighting, whichever one you want to do.
Stay less. I wasn't expecting to roll so suddenly. Hold on. Getting the dice. Alright, here we go. You got a... I'm gonna go ahead and roll. I'm gonna roll my ability with it.
Alright.
I'm gonna do a 10.
Okay.
Because I think that's what I'm at right now without injury.
It's actually 12.
Oh, say less. I'm gonna do a 12 then.
Alright.
That's a 16 total.
Okay. So, joining in all together, you guys do manage to break this boulder. It's still heavy, but at least you guys can reasonably carry it. And at least one at a time.
Yes.
With that being said, after a long nonsense of training, Tanya and Takeo, as soon as you open the door, you see the morgue again, which just kind of tells you that space and time just work very weirdly in this mountain.
Interesting.
Going into the morgue, of course, Miss Reaper is working on a dead body. You managed to finish. I'm impressed. Though that was the easy stuff. So maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't be. Regardless, Takeo, do you truly want to become a hero?
I still have my doubts if I'm worthy to be such. Just because of how I started, but
Worthy.
I
Explain.
when I first decided to pursue the hero profession, it was mainly as a way to get in my hands on information that I wouldn't be able to get by normal means. And my goal was to just save one person.
Tati,
But-
quick question. What is Takeo feeling right now?
I guess she's feeling a lot of doubt. She's a little sad.
Not okay, Keyshawn. Not okay.
Tanya feels this doubt and sadness, this anxiety. It is very, it is very much potent. Tanya does not like this feeling.
It's just good. Be uncomfortable.
Tanya slaps Takeo. She's like, "Stop that!"
And proceeds to feel her getting slapped.
Right.
It's better than feeling emotion.
Yeah, now you're both fine.
No, I'm not going to stop.
Worthiness is not a part of hero business. Takeo, you might feel that you are unworthy. You might feel that you don't have the passion to be a hero. Heroism isn't about the title. It's what you do. It's what you do that makes you a hero. Everyone starts at a worse place than they were now. I did. Tanya did. If you want my advice, here's my advice. Don't be too hard on yourself. After all, at least you're not a girl who started off as a Satanist.
What?
I was in a cult.
Why? Were you stupid?
No,
Wow.
I was attracted to dead bodies.
Oh,
Classy.
wait. Do I want to ask this question?
No, you don't.
I won't then.
Takeo, you might feel ashamed. You might feel upset. You might feel that you're not worthy of being a hero. But trust me. Everyone comes from a worse place. Our past doesn't define us right now. What defines us is what we do with it. What defines us is what we do now, in the present. Tanya, start learning to open up. Start learning to trust your team. After all, they did help you in Wayland Village. Don't think I don't know about that.
Yeah, they helped.
They care about you, regardless of if you believe it or not. And also,
I'm sure they care.
and also, don't take Professor Omega for granted. Because if you do, I'll kill you myself.
Jesus Christ.
Well, why don't you just
Bro,
get
you know
married
I'm like
then?
11, right?
I don't
No,
care.
she's a... Wait. Miss Reba's a child?
No.
Oh, I was like, what?
No. Andrew said, dude, you know I'm 11, right?
Oh, okay. So I was like, wait, what?
Mm.
What do you mean?
I'm an adult. I am an adult.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
No, you're not.
She says, they care about you, regardless of if you like it or not. And also, don't stop leaving your team behind. I was watching you the entire time. Just leaving your team, leaving notes at the tournament when they need your help. Despicable, disgraceful, ashamed.
Preach, sis. Preach.
They're here to help you. You need to work together. Which is why tomorrow, or whenever your teammates get done from healing their injuries, I'm mandating a team exercise. And you will all be linked. Now then, Takeo, do you have anything else to say to me?
Thank you.
You're very much welcome.
I've had a similar talk like this with Professor Omega. This was back before I started my emotional training.
Hmm.
I held a lot of secrets back then. But I suppose thanks to him, I was also able to realize that I could open up about my issues, even if some consider them more orthodox than others.
Maybe you should tell that to Tanya. Miss Takeo, I am truly appreciative that you have been patient with me, and I am sorry that you had to and I am sorry that you have had to wait in this morgue, freezing cold. As such, take this complimentary wool sweater that I made while you were waiting.
Oh, thank you very much.
Do you hear that? I'm pretty sure Shayna is snoring. Oh, come on, I heard it. I heard it, I swear to God.
I think you heard me laughing. I was on Instagram and there was a meme where it's like a soldier fights ISIS while wearing a Kobe jersey, and the caption was, "Imagine hearing someone in the middle of Afghanistan yell Kobe and then a rocket comes at you."
I just saw that
I
earlier.
think I'm definitely going to bed now.
Kobe.
Come on!
Kobe! Jesus Christ.
Kobe, destruction rays from above. Whoa.
Kobe Hakai.
Why don't you hear bus music?
Anywho. So yeah, she says, "Thank you for though that won't help you any since Tanya will still be cold. I did not make her anything. She does not deserve it quite yet."
Shit.
Okay,
It's alright. Then again, she does have her lab coat that Professor Omega made for her. And if I do recall correctly, there should be a setting on that thing that does help regulate temperature.
It doesn't matter. She gave us a pill where if one person feels something, the other person feels it. Which means if you're warm, I'll be warm, and you'll be cold.
Mm. Do me a favor. Do not wear that jacket. Do not wear that coat.
Petty as hell.
I thought smarting, you're outsmarting.
Tanya, I am completely disappointed with your actions. You left your teammate behind in the sake of your own interests. Completely ashamed.
Which time?
Oh yeah, I still have to pay you back for that.
I do not understand.
You not listen to your mentor at all.
I do not understand. Why did Professor Omega choose you out of all the people?
Well, I didn't really get chosen, did I? I kind of earned my place versus me and 3 other people competing for the mentorship.
He still could
They
have
were
denied.
all...
He still could have denied you. He's done it before in the past. You do not seem worthy of the title.
Well, it doesn't matter what you think, because he thinks I'm worthy, so, suck it.
I think I might have
Jesus.
an idea.
Please explain to me. I cannot compute with this. Tanya is
No.
arrogant. Tanya is arrogant. Tanya is lifeless. Tanya is not a team player.
Tanya.
Everything about her screams arrogance, pride, and a lack of humiliation.
That's how I roll, baby.
Disgusting.
And this
What about
is
you?
exactly
You
why
seem to be
Professor
quite the loner
Omega-
yourself.
I do not need other people. I just need the dead
Oh,
bodies.
so now you're a hypocrite.
No.
Now Tanya's about to regret this because she's gonna hit Tanya and she's gonna feel it. But she hits Tanya.
Why'd you do that?
Because I need you to shut up for 5 seconds.
Why?
Because I said so.
She's been insulting me for the past like 3 days now, and I'm not gonna take it.
And you know what? Maybe you should.
Why?
Because she's not all wrong, you know.
Yeah, she's 100% right. But it doesn't make her... But that doesn't make her right about what Professor Omega thinks.
If you would listen to me, maybe. I've spoken to the professor too, you know. I think I might have an idea of why he picked you.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't express it, but I think he enjoys helping people. I mean, why else would he be a hero? He doesn't do it for recognition or fame. And most of the time he likes to spend his days doing his experiments. But I think he picks people that he feels he can help in some fashion. And you probably need the most help out of all of us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tati, that's a pretty strong statement.
That's debatable.
That's a
Especially coming from her.
that's a pretty.
But that's debatable.
Yeah, well, Chanya has the biggest trust issues out of all of us. And I'd say that's a pretty big component to making any team.
What do you mean? You guys all have trustworthy skills and talents.
But
You
do you
always
trust
complete
them?
your jobs in time
But do you trust them?
to carry out missions with me, of course.
Not the question.
want-
Do you trust them?
If I didn't trust them at least a little bit, I wouldn't have ever suggested becoming allies with
Not the
them.
question. Do you trust them? Do you trust them with your life? Do you trust them as a companion?
Answer this carefully.
Sure, I trust them as companions. Traveling around with them is fine and all.
Do you believe that they are your friends?
I don't know about that one, but yeah, sure.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Meanwhile, with Mr. Unstoppable, good guys, good. You managed to get all the boulders. Nice. I'm very proud of you. You do not have to push Boulder back up tomorrow. But, Kay, I do need to talk to you.
Okay. Is it like private thing or do I need to step
Miss
to the
Lasso
side?
needs you. Miss Lasso needs you in her office.
Okay.
So Kay.
No, I'm just kidding.
So Kay goes to Miss Lasso's office. Jafari is also there, and Amethyst will say is also there. And Miss Lasso says, "Oh, good, you're all here. So I want to show you something." She turns on a TV, and you are seeing the exact same conversation that Takeo and Tanya are having with Miss Reaper in real time.
It's not okay.
So it went from Tanya's arrogant yada 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 to do you trust them? Do you think they are your friends? And he's like, sure, mate, I don't know about that. So Miss Reaper goes on. What makes you think they are not your companions? They risk life and limb for you in Wayland Village.
Oh, are we continuing?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'd put my life in their hands as well, plenty of times. Great example when we were fighting the Aster Bear.
Stop. Not the question. What makes you think that they are not your friends? They risk life and limb for you.
Friends, companions,
what's the thing? Compatriots in arms? That's not right.
Acquaintances.
No,
Brothers in
no.
arms.
Brothers in arms. We're a bunch of people trying to achieve our goals together. I don't see any need for a label on top of that.
So you do not truly appreciate your friends.
I appreciate them just fine.
Yes, you appreciate by using
So we
them.
are friends.
I don't use them that often.
You say that I am a hypocrite, yet you are a hypocrite. You say you
I don't
hate
think
being.
I've ever used them.
You say you hate being used, yet you use your friends. You
How?
manipulate them.
How?
What was the note? Why did you not help them in the tournament?
Oh, I trust them completely. I knew they'd be able to take care of that.
And yet you save your own hide before you even considered that of your friends. What if they couldn't do it?
And her little boy toy, Florida.
Stop
Well,
it.
clearly they could do it.
But what if
Because
they
they
couldn't?
did that. But
What if
they
they
could.
couldn't? What
So
if
my
they
faith
couldn't?
was
Would you miss them?
Would I miss them? Of course I would miss them.
Would you?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to be a hero anymore if they died. I put my entire existence in my faith, my dream, in them succeeding in that mission, and they did.
So you would only miss them because you would lose your opportunity to be a hero.
Partially, but they're also good people, and I don't want to see anyone die.
But you do not treat them as companions or friends. You do not truly respect them. Which is why I'm doing this. She points at the corner of the room, and Takeo and Tanya both see a camera.
World Star. I'm kidding.
Hey, is there a microphone? Is there like an intercom?
Yes.
Walks up to the intercom. Dude, I helped you save your parents, you prick.
Thanks.
Andrew, now you freaking know.
Thanks. You know, bro.
This is Miss Takeo. Honestly, this is why I cannot see why Professor Omega picked her instead of anyone else. Very selfish, very conceited, very one-track minded, has trust issues, doesn't understand what empathy is, doesn't even understand why people come to help her. Lost cause. Good night. She gets what was that, Miles?
Good night. And we'll end the session there.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I was.
Yala.
You're dying over there, aren't you, Miles? Tomorrow's gonna be fun.
Says to the one character whose entire thing is mommy and daddy issues. I help save your parents. Thanks.
Andrew, I'm not even gonna lie, you might be dead tomorrow.
We are gonna have a long fucking talk.
You're fucking grounded, ma'am.
That's right.
You're grounded.
You know, aren't we supposed to be like taking care of her well-being? Shit, we can technically ground her.
No, you fucking can't.
By the Hero Association.
If I recall
legally
correctly,
in charge of
we are the legal guardians.
Good luck with keeping someone who can teleport contained.
I mean, we've been doing a pretty shit job. She's been drinking, shooting people, fighting other kids.
I mean,
I
we
think
do
she's
have
been
Elu.
trying to drink, but she actually hasn't gotten to get alcohol yet.
So fuck all that.
Wait
We're
a
pre-
second. I could just hit her with my ability, and then she'll shut the fuck up.
I mean, what if? Does your ability affect you?
I get a
Yes, it
reaction,
does.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean-
but we're tied together, so wouldn't that also affect you?
No, because my ability can't affect me in any shape or form.
Yeah, but we're central. We're linked.
Yeah.
Again, my ability doesn't work on me.
Yeah, your ability might not work on you directly.
But that
But-
sounded like a but.
Yeah, it is a but. But I'm just saying that if you did hit Tanya right now, yeah, you would definitely be feeling pretty wacky. Dun-dun-dun.
Oh god.